Okie dokie. Move this on over. Quiet, Spotify. So sound looks alright and everything. As always,
What to
well, not always. As of this recording, and still can't really wear headphones. It's only been like a week and a half ish, 2 weeks since I got my new piercings, so it's still kind of hard to put too much pressure on the orbital conch. So I'm not gonna do that too much. It sucks though, because I really like some of the songs that we were listening to at the start.
Incredulous.
So where are we at? We are one day. We're at night. Are we at night? Yeah, we're at night.
Hey, listen.
We're at Water Day night. I can't do fuck all
Right then.
today, right? Can I? Like, nobody wanted to talk to me.
The truth is,
Wait, can I talk to Heisme? Or were we gonna do Heisme? Like, I don't know where she's at. Can I do yours?
I
Don't have the courage. Okay. And we are working on General, which is Brayden. So yeah, I mean, we can probably do Heisme. Maybe. It's
Hey,
gonna let me.
listen.
I'm just
I would be okay with that. I don't think we have anything else to do. Like, I can go to the arena or some crap.
So,
Like, Heisme will be here when I get back, right? What is he at? 4? What would 5 get us if we do it? While in reserve, amount of EXP Heisman gains increases. Reduce the mag cost of studying thief. Puts us in line to get 6, which would give us 3 slots, which is kind of spicy.
wonderful.
Tempting. Other choices we can go do. I keep hearing like there are things in the arena. I'm assuming we can go back to the arena. But I think we're gonna go hit the arena then.
all right then. Let's go.
Wharf. Arena front wharf. I don't even know how to play this game right now. It's been a minute.
This heat is such a bother.
yeah?
Do.
Do you need something?
Day and night something. Give it a shot. Details, please. Fight against mountains. Can you withstand 30 consecutive battles or throw in the towel? Not right now. What about you? Interested in a certification battle. You can't just win, you have to win fast. I don't know if I'm ready for these things. Well, I'm probably ready for them. I just don't know if I want to do them right away. I want to talk to Heisme. Go make out with this little bat boy. Where you at? There you are. No. Talk to Heisme. Let's talk about it on our next trip. Okay, so he's not letting me. Fine, I'll check the pantry. I don't care. Then, and with that in mind, I guess I don't really want to do the arena because I want to actually like do the soiree thingy for whatever combat that's gonna be. I don't have like any requests, right? Cool. General archetype, noms acquired. Time to go. Ooh, what'd you get? Beat the colors. Yeah, there's no deadline to this, so I mean, I got jump scared by my skink. I changed my skink's shavings out and everything. She's been romping around like a happy girl. She just like hit the glass on the window and just jump scared the shit out of me. I say hit the glass. Like, not a harmful way. Like she's got like a thingy that she can like climb up top, and then she just sometimes just like to nudge her nose into the thing. Kind of cute. What are we doing? What are we doing? This is why I need to play this game more often, because I forget what the fuck I'm doing and what I'm all set up as. Like, well, we got sniper, punchy, speary, samurai. Stroll's already maxed. Oh damn! I thought we had like one to go on Stroll. I guess not. Okay. We can't really do anything tonight. We can do, as far as I could tell.
All right then.
What's my stats at actually? We got 3 and everything. Courage is really high up, so I'm kind of like iffy on doing more arena, but maybe we should do a certification fight.
All right then. Go.
Sure, let's do a cert.
This heat is such a bother.
I know we gave up partway through on our last one because I was like, I just don't want to do this. Do a cert.
Let's have a good click.
God knows what even stats and shit I need for this thing. You know, I might have had information about that. I just didn't check it. Rawr. Aren't these weak to like piercing and wind?
All right, let's show him what we can do.
Assassin! No.
Does he have something to
They're
steal?
pretty tough.
He's got nothing. Okay.
Better be careful.
Assassin!
In that case, let's drop a set invasion.
Rancor!
Now, what's the play? I call upon royal power within.
Ooh, resistant to it this time. Okay.
No, I'm all prepared. Maybe. there's a
Unfortunately,
better
that's all I
choice.
have. Shit.
Sniper! You better be sure. We're looking good here.
By the sworn oath. Oh, power of heroes!
Let's try fire.
They're
Are you kidding
unfazed.
me?
Nope,
That didn't do a thing.
not fire.
Bloody hell!
Oh, of course you'd crit.
It burns.
It's only your first attack in the entire thing.
He's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Of course. Starting off strong. That's what we love about these games, right? May inflict hex. Drop his head again.
Some darker arts.
Stroll can't take any more.
Not out of this. No holding back! What a mess. Stepping back!
I can
Captain,
hit him in the
you've been
back.
burned. They'll take more damage this way, so be careful.
I got plenty of healing items.
Let's try this.
Stroll, they've sapped your defenses.
Why are you on fire?
Here's through.
Hey, didn't work. Don't get sloppy, Captain.
I can drop his evasion and hit, and I'm still gonna miss. Man, RNG is
Good.
bad.
Nice one, Captain.
Damn.
For all that we strive for!
So if he's using electric, he's probably not weak to electric.
Perhaps not this.
They're totally fireproof. We better use something else.
I haven't tried slash or strike, but he's probably not weak to him, so he's probably weak to another element. We haven't tried wind yet because I didn't have it available.
Magic Knight!
Fire
Nope,
didn't
not
do
this.
anything.
Magic Knight! I crush you!
Hulkenberg got them right in the
Okay,
weak spot.
okay.
Perhaps this suit must hidden art. This doesn't feel right. Assassin! Rancor! Formidable indeed.
I shall
Good
fight.
ailment
I
slowing
call
you
upon
down,
royal
Captain.
power within. I knew you'd help.
Thank you.
My thanks.
Stroll!
I will
These
sniper!
sap your defenses!
A tough one.
Damn.
I'm stepping back into the
Guard
fray.
down.
Magic Knight!
Do it again. Is this cert battle only one fight?
Good. Tis done.
Maybe it's multiple.
Bravo!
Mission accomplished!
Yay!
Huh.
In a rank league, if you participate against challengers in your same team, you'll be completed the certification battle. You're bronze 3. After that, bronze 2 and 1. Fight through the higher ranks, one by one. Overcome 1, you'll reach silver. 9 fights. Holy shit. Put it on and you'll recover your... Ooh, full moon. I'm guessing that's better than the one that I have, probably. Where for gold is Gambler's Manual, the treasure of the Colosseum. Legendary Tome will increase the power of your deadliest blow.
I see. Well,
Alright, we'll be coming back. I'm sure we'll be hitting this up on our free days.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I guess you could probably do like one cert a day, probably.
At last.
Or 2 certs, maybe. Alright, everyone, the story will be held tonight at the feast hall.
Got it?
Got it. First, we'll all greet Louis together. Let him know we showed up. Expecting Gallica. Accepting Gallica, of course. She stays hidden, so he only sees one person go missing. Once we're clear of him, the Captain Gallica will slip out with all speed and head for his gauntlet. Got it. Understood. We have one objective. Take the curse formula from Louise. Got it.
All right.
No, I'm acting like I'm calling the shots here, but honestly, you're the one we're depending on. Once you're in, if you run into any guards, it'll be on you to take them out quickly. Can't have them
Things
raising
will
the
be
alarm.
fine.
Really the only one who has a chance alone against them. I'll do
Yep.
my best. Look at this shindig.
Sharp soldiers all. They carry themselves with more poise than Martira's guards.
They comprised the most elite unit of the military until Luis's secession. Now they are his private guard.
I don't see Luis, those brothers, or that songstress. But this many people here means the runner's got to be all but empty.
Shh, they're here.
It's the boys.
Glad you made it. Could stand to loosen up a little, though. What's got you lot so wound up?
Well, you have to admit, the assembled company is more than a little intimidating.
You'll get used to that. You'll have to if you want to survive. Hey, pups.
Oh. Where's that Ishkia man? The lanky old chap with the glasses.
Elsewhere, is that a problem? He's minding our runner.
He's keeping watch over our gauntlet runner.
What? Don't feel safe leaving your gauntlet runner empty? As you like, I suppose.
Well, I mean, it's more him. He likes to, like, cuddle the damn thing all night, so I don't know.
I don't see that songstress, Juna. Is she not coming?
Ah, she's under the weather. Poor girl went and lost her voice. Not many others could refuse an invitation from Lord Louis and live to tell it.
You're looking forward to having another chat with her, eh? What a shame. Zell got a bit droopy about missing her, too.
God's sake, Baz, belt up.
There he is!
There he is. This asshole.
I'm glad you could make it.
I'm nervous. Thank you.
Thank you for inviting us.
Please, enjoy yourselves. As new comrades in arms, I expect you to. Now, while the drinks in their cups have yet to reach their heads, let's get the formality of introductions out of the way. Friends, today we welcome a most emboldening addition to our ranks. Doubtless you've heard of the young candidate who brought great shame to Sanctifex Forden. Before you stands the young man himself. Indeed, I was much surprised to learn he brought that sanctuaress forward with the intent of winning my regard. Commendably bold. Now, let us greet our new allies with warmth and pride.
You have my sword and my bow. Follow me and this land may be saved. Ooh.
Follow me, and I will guide this land to salvation.
Yeah.
The false prophet Forden would doom us all. Glory to Count Luis!
Hanging the Sanctuaress wasn't enough, eh?
Their hatred for the church.
I mean, they
runs
didn't
deep.
hang her. They just kind of like
They show
stabbed her
promise.
right in place.
Dash it all, boy. That was close.
The rest of the night is yours to drink in. Enjoy the party.
Go. We'll take care of the rest.
Hey, new boy. Slow down. Wouldn't be wise to snub a ranking officer now, would it?
You gotta go pee-pee.
Well, look who it is. The only blowhard who showed up to the competition with a head smaller than his own.
Oh my god. Ice May.
You
Vicious.
little red-eyed! You want to say that again?
Run away! We came
All
through
right.
ranking. That's cool. More people have taken an interest in me, and Louise has formally acknowledged it. Yeah.
All right.
Things according to plan. Security's light, nice and light. We are smart to do this on the right road. Of course. Don't think they're looking this way. Let's see if we can sneak past.
Ugh.
Stop!
Hey, what are you doing?
Yes.
Heard that alert this morning, huh? Just making sure all the extra security measures are working in order. What's wrong with you? Something's got you worked up? Bridge is locked and I can't get in. Give me a hand, would you? Gabio's on duty, isn't he? I heard someone saw Lady Juna into the bridge. Wait, you don't mean... Are they alone in there? What do you think's going on? As he draws his sword.
Yeah.
Got some feelings for the lady, I guess.
No way.
He's not working. Oh no.
Oh, good.
I have to go beat somebody up, maybe.
Now we just keep up the charade as long as we can.
Might I have a moment, please?
Stroll, if I recall. I've heard you're a titled noble. Yet you stand behind a commoner candidate.
I stand with a candidate who's proven he has power and potential. Besides, I'm a noble in lineage alone. My house no longer stands.
I mean, we just went through your entire story. It's going to again.
Where
We got
are you
money.
from? Have you heard of a village called Harlia?
Certainly. It was the first village to be destroyed by the human menace.
The first, really?
Only because help never came. They requested reinforcements, but the army wouldn't spare a single soldier.
The first place to be... Really? So the human outbreak kind of stuff is new? I kind of thought it was just kind of something they were dealing with for a while, but to say his house or his village was the place the first... Really? So all of this shit's really kind of like all new. Interesting.
Are the
Kind of a
rumors
detail
true
they left out.
That was by your decision?
That is true.
But why?
To save this country.
Stroll!
The Fool King and the fossils of the Sanctus Church refused to face the threat looming over this country. An adequately dramatic demonstration was required. They say you could see Harlia burning as far as the palace battlements. Confronted with that balefire, those old men could no longer deny the human threat.
Your balefire cost hundreds of innocent lives.
Do I offend you? Are you repulsed? Surely it helps you realize that you can protect nothing without power. The natural blessings you enjoyed are not infinite. Few have the luxury of living with no need to struggle and harm just to survive. But our nation would have you believe such hardship is born of moral weakness. So the punished are punished further. They die in silence like livestock. Their reality denied. It defies reason. All people deserve the chance to fight for their lives with their lives. Some will fall, some will triumph, and therein is true equality forged, however cruel. I am not one to stand idly by as history is ruled. All their sacrifices, and yours, shall not be in vain. A valuable conversation. I do hope you enjoy the party.
Strong.
That's a heavy one to take in.
Humblest apologies. He's a young heart and hasn't yet learned to temper his words.
No worries. Truth told, I'd take him over the sycophants.
That brat's nowhere to be seen. Where'd he slip off to? He couldn't have. Let's go have a look around, Hector.
What?
Oh no, what? Hey, what's going on? There wasn't a takeoff schedule tonight. Uh-oh. Runner is taking off. Why is this happening now? We're gaining speed. What's our course?
Oh no. Oh no.
Hang on, this is bad. We've got to change the flight path. Oh, look. Ram straight into that sphere of water. Well, they just said Juna was in the bridge, so is she like going to like crash this into a giant orb of water? Is that what she's doing? Getting rid of her the ship would like put Louis at a very bad standing on getting things taken care of, but
Phew! Close one.
I mean, she can't steal it because what would she do with it? She can't man this thing on her own.
What was that? The floor suddenly tilted. Whoa! What's going on? That soldier from earlier was freaking out about some effect from a magma crystal. Maybe this is it.
Did it like change the gravity? Whoa! Oh shit, we're dead. I'm glad I landed on this wing thing and broke my fall.
That helped a lot.
It just happened, we're safe, but how? Are we still standing on the outside of the Tartarus?
What do we do?
This is good. What do we do now? Wait for help. Yeah, wait for help. That's a good idea. Head for headquarters. May as well. The key ended up being useless, so sneaking in from the outside might be best bet. True.
Did you?
Oh yeah, we could just fly with the sword.
Here we go.
Use movement keys to control. He's on the sword. You'll have wires to jump. You'll automatically jump between scaffolds. If you jump when there isn't a scaffold in front of you, you'll fall.
Gangway!
I pressed the button, I guess a little too late.
Swear thy path.
Whoa.
Okay.
Jump across the glowing sections by
Here
using
we
them. Okay.
Gangway!
Oh. Maybe I have to delay it? I don't know what the hell that's going on there.
Isn't happening.
That's funny.
Will you
Okay. Here we go. Gangway! Yeah!
I couldn't turn it. The thing doesn't turn.
This isn't happening.
Will you
I can't be the only one that's had trouble with this. This is
Okay.
kind of silly.
Here we go. Gangway! Sweet! 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 Ah!
I did it. That's pretty sick, though. Really weird segment.
This is no good. Ah! Ah! Whew.
Get out there, we'd have been plummeted. Coincidence or not, it's nice to have a bit of luck on our side. Bro. Luck is a skill.
And yet,
Room's really beautiful. Maybe it's got some special spell.
let's hurry.
I got a few spells.
Okay?
I'm going to just assume it's going to be behind like the painting or something. Quite the art collection.
Incredible.
It was originally developed by the State Army.
Huh.
You don't think he had the formula hidden behind one of these paintings, do you? I mean, that's possible. It's kind of what I was thinking. Map marked with different routes. Looks like it chose the Oceania.
Check this out.
Mark one of these islands off the shore. Weird. Never see this place. The mark on one of these islands off the shore. Oh. Might be one of our next destinations. You hiding in the flowers?
Look. Ugh.
Several books on magic stacked on this shelf. My bet's gonna be Joanna's got it.
No good.
Nyada. He must be passionate about his studies, huh? Probably.
This?
Looks like a storage closet, but it's shut tight. Let's revisit this later. Find something? Is that it? Oh no.
Look! That's the same novel that you have! But why would Luis? It's a forbidden text. So there shouldn't even be many copies left.
You probably just happened to find a copy.
Do you think Luis is actually reading this? If so, it doesn't seem like he's really getting its message. Wait, in there!
I actually do believe he's getting the message in a different way. I still don't exactly know why he targeted the prince, though. That's kind of... I mean, that's why they're all on their little vengeance kind of trip here. But Louis is so far not terrible in his reasonings to getting the
Oh, forget it. We'll just take
the
the whole
kingdom
box.
to act, I guess. He's being the shit that has to get things, that moves things, right? Magic formulas. Which one's the Prince of Curse? Oh, take the whole box. Uh-oh.
What are you doing here?
I got lost.
I got lost.
You're a terrible liar.
I tried.
Hey, didn't you just come out of the storage room? What were you doing in there? You're that fairy from before.
Count Luis gave me permission to come and go as I please in his private quarters.
Hey, didn't I hear you had a sore throat or something? They said you lost your voice, but you sound fine to me. I get it now. You snuck in this room last time too, didn't you? Wow, you're a real repeat offender.
I'm really losing my touch. So, remember how I said I'd keep my eyes on you? Well, I have to say, I like what I see.
Ooh.
Hey, get away from him!
I don't suppose we could keep my little investigation secret. I'll keep quiet about you too, now that we're accomplices.
What are you plotting? What are you looking for? What are you looking
exactly are you looking for?
I'd be curious if she'll actually
Can't
answer that.
say,
No,
but
of
I'll
course
ask
not.
you no questions either. That makes us even, right? So, your little cohort cases the place first, leaving you to slink in once you've got the brief. Pretty sharp.
Hey, I'm not just a little cohort. I have a proper name, and it's Gallica.
Gallica? Your name is Gallica?
What? Why is that?
Wait, does this mean... So you're here for...
Someone's coming!
Well, well. The occupant's absent, but the door's locked. I see why the guards are in a panic.
There's no use hiding. This is quite a turn-up, isn't it? The runtime might have figured for a rat, but even my lord's favorite little songbird? What a scandal! And when he hears it from me, maybe I'll finally get some recognition around here.
Everything's falling apart! What do we do?
I think he's gone.
We can kill him.
If he'd stayed, he could have trapped us here. Thank goodness he's as stupid as he looks. I'll take care of this. Just listen close and act fast. The box you found contains the formula to the curse. I knew it. We both know what you're here for, right? Take what's inside and leave.
Then who is she? Why does she know about it?
Who are you?
We didn't know we had another inside man.
Let's survive now. Talk later, shall we?
She told us to run, but we can't just leave her. I say we go after her.
Your attention, everyone. Assembled comrades, let us speak of the old vulture's last grasp at power. The tournament for the throne. It hardly bears saying that the competition is a farce. It is a transparent conceit of the Sanctus Church orchestrated to win Forden the throne. For all who bristle at their hubris, and indeed for the sake of the public. This hollow pageantry must be put to rights, once and for all. And it shall be done by my hand. I hereby announce my formal entry into the competition.
Oh.
But my lord, Forden would surely never allow you to enter the race midstream.
Why would I care for his permission?
True.
The late king's decree was that the crown would go to whoever had won the people's trust, not whoever indulged the church's sideshow. I will enter at my leisure. Should he deny me, Forden will be rightly denounced as the coward he is, and lose the nation's faith. Then all will know he was never the one in control. For all that we believe, and all that we have proven,
He had this plan to begin with.
Their own dogma down on their heads.
I mean, it's not surprising it is Louise.
We got one sanctoress strung up. Now let's send Forden to the gallows.
Damn, that's bold.
He's entering the competition?
Even knowing it was rigged, there's still a lot he could get out of it. He's just been biding his time all along.
Luis.
Unfortunately, I am told we have a rat in our midst, sniffing for morsels at our esteemed colleagues' heels. Wretched rat, if you stand among us tonight, you may tell your master this. I will neither run nor hide. If you think you can stop the rule of power, then come and try.
They think it's gonna be me, or Louise doesn't know it's me. He's talking about somebody else.
Luis,
That's my bad.
King! Hail King Luis!
Go and see who is absent from the soiree.
On it.
They're going outside.
Not good. They're bound to check the gauntlet runner. We've got no choice but to chase and stop them.
I mean, the gauntlet runner was kind of like flying away.
Bloke. Didn't hear you shouting Count Luis's name loud enough. Come now, let's hear you cheer with your gut, eh?
All right, drunk.
Out of the way. I'm busy.
At this rate...
Hey, Del! Look! The Caradrius is airborne!
What? Why? You hear anything about a takeoff today?
With its owner out? Impossible. The rat's behind this. You know what's been on my mind? I want to know who took out Zorba. Wouldn't catch me dead sharing drinks with him, but he weren't some half-wit. If it was the Cathedral Guards, they had help.
Think the rat nipped him too?
Lord Luis has plenty of new friends hanging about. I wouldn't be surprised if some think they're clever. And me, I'd start with those stooges who cast all their magic without igniters.
Whoa, Del, eyes up. It's coming down.
Secure the perimeter. Anyone so much as blinks, the orders to kill on sight.
Whoa, Del!
It's aggressive.
This is no good.
Run and stop. We're almost out of time. On go.
Hurry!
What hurry am I in? Let's just take our time.
Ah!
Trip's been turbulent, so maybe the lock broke along the way.
Ready?
Remember. Coincidence. Drop it. Woo.
Was that?
I think she's on the deck. We have to help her. How you heard her from a mile away out this way.
I told you to run. You're too soft.
Behave now. I'd hate to stick you through that precious throat of yours.
You know, I didn't expect you to actually bother to come.
I only have
Songbird
piercing
baited the
skills.
trap nicely after all. I suppose that settles it.
I hope he's
The
weak
rats
for
were
being
working
pure.
together. Must be quite a story behind this. But more importantly, time and time again, you dragged my name through the mud. And now look who's the traitor. Oh, I'm going to make this hurt. Hector, come.
Dog's got an install. Holy shit.
Hector? Wait, that's your dog? You mean he transformed at your command?
Pretty sick.
That animal's been corrupted by melancholia, and still you tamed it. Gladel, why did you hide such an amazing talent? Isn't taking hostages a bit beneath you?
What? Don't you dare patronize me! You think I don't realize it? I'm not strong, I'm no towering Rassant war hero. All I've got is my wits, damn you! How could I win a rigged game but through foul play?
Foul play?
And now, I'll wipe those arrogant smiles off their faces.
I should be the man being served and worshipped. Me, no one else. And yet every time, I watch them surpass me in everything I did. That bastard Luis included.
I was with him until he said everybody should be worshiping him. I was like, you know, he's got a good point. It's like, oh wait, never mind. He's just being a narcissist now.
They've been thorn after bloody thorn in my side, but that all ends today. I'll offer you up on a silver platter, and one day, the world will know me as its rightful ruler.
Oh my, you're pathetic.
Yep.
I told you to shut your damned mouth! Go, Hector!
Oh no! Oh god, I actually have to fight this with only piercing? I'm
Don't
going to
move.
assume it's weak to something.
That goes for you too, fairy. Unless you'd rather see her pretty little neck bleed.
What do we do? Right now, all we can do is make it through this. If we're not careful about this, Juna might...
Spectacular! A fitting end for a pack of rats. Get them, Hector!
Ow! 43?
Isn't there anything we can do?
Ow! 43!
You like that? Who's your king now? I am!
This guy's such a fucking turd.
You let your dog do your fighting. You're such a disgrace. He has no pets here. So what's the matter? Are you too scared to fight him alone?
A little bit.
A duel? Have it your way. Come then, we'll do this right.
Ow!
I am Gladel, and you will kneel before me as your king. So,
Who are you to me?
I am the one who would save this country!
Well, that worked better than I expected.
This is bad. That guy is near the top of the candidate rankings. That means the royal magic will make him invincible to us.
you have the right of it. You fell for it. She brought you straight to me. Now I have you, and I'll ensure your suffering is long and painful. But see reason. Juna, if you take my side, I might be persuaded to spare you. Am I not worthy of your affection?
I'm more of a man than that bastard Luis could ever be!
Over my dead body! I am Juana's sickness. I am no one's trinket. My life is my own to protect, and I will accept nothing less.
What? It worked?
Maybe he's like rank 21 or something? Ooh, good slap.
Well, you're not invincible.
Damn you! What's going on here?
Let me help. Your powers have intrigued me from the start. You and your friends. You call it an archetype, right?
What?
I thought as much. Surprising, though. I'd written them off as a myth. Not even my sister got close. Still, now that I've seen their power a few times, maybe I can do it myself.
Very well.
Awakening.
O star who
Let's
wanders
go.
in sorrow. O thou anguished traveler who have borne the weight of parting from the start. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become
We still
thy
don't like
light.
really know much
Thou
on
art
her.
the brilliant star that shall illuminate the king's road.
I guess we're probably gonna get a good bit of story
awaken.
after this in a second.
Look at me! What you see now is my commitment to my song! Behold, my voice rises from the depths of my heart!
fancy.
How does she have the same power? She's just a damn singer!
Never underestimate a singer! Every song is a burden, the weight of a lifetime. I have sung 1,000 songs. I've known their power my whole life. Whereas all you've ever been is a lackey. My music is lost on you. Listen and learn!
Do it! Chew them up! Tear them limb from bloody limb!
I see. So this is the power of an archetype. All it takes is a change of mask, and I can be whatever I want. Poetic, really? Especially for me. That's just as well. You can lend me your strength, too.
This isn't the kind of thing you can just imitate. You know about this power?
Not much. It's been a while.
What do you mean it's been a while?
Now, I hope you've had your fun, because you're about to pay for it in full.
Shut up! Just shut up! I'll crush you with my own hand! A duel, then. You can die together.
Not much of a duel, but it's a 2v1. I mean, I guess it's a 2-on-2. Along with its own skills, the masked dance archetype can equip different masks to use additional skills. The Seeker's mask is currently equipped. To obtain new masks. Oh, so this is like the wait, so this is the Jack of all trades on top of the Jack of all trades? Is that kind of what it is? Like, I guess the Seeker is kind of like the Jack of all trades kind of archetype. And then she's the masked dancer is the like I can be anything I want to be kind of archetype. I'm guessing wind on doggy. Wind on doggy work.
Come forth, royal soul. Come on.
I'll give you the performance of a lifetime. If I can get... Watch me! Howling wind!
My aim is... Let's go.
With me now, Hector!
Mage shield. Oh no.
Ow!
Damn. Chill, bro.
Moving back. Masked dancer.
You hit their weakness. Don't let up now, Juna.
I actually don't have any heals, so you're going to need to take that.
Thank you. Don't. I call upon a royal soul.
Titus power.
Can I kill it?
Through. Still up?
Oh, just a little bit.
Stay strong, Hector. Stay strong, Hector.
I don't appreciate him getting that many heals off.
You hit their weakness. Don't let up now.
Don't appreciate it. So maybe I have like a wind thing on here I can use. To all enemies? Yeah, fuck it.
Take it.
Eat shit, buddy.
You hit their weakness.
My star is rising.
Let's go. Come on.
Hector! Damn it! Damn you all!
Ow.
Masked dancer. Raging fire.
You weak to fire? He's not weak to it, he just doesn't like it.
You bastards!
Masked dancer.
Negate one enemy's physical. Repel physical. He's not... I don't know what he's weak to, actually.
No need to rush this. Up close and personal.
I can try normal attack. No.
Come forth, royal soul.
Die!
Yuna's badly hurt. Get her some healing.
Personal space. I call upon a royal soul.
Look what your back is wrong.
Dancer. Don't give up easy.
I am your rightful king.
Rightful king.
This should
Rightful.
Thanks.
Die already!
Let's go. Here's 3.
Right? Okay. Weird term to use when he knows he's not.
Not bad.
34. I think that's a little telling that I might have done a little bit too much of a grind.
I feel stronger.
Maybe a smidge. Give me a bunch of agility.
I give. Please. I'll not say a word about you sneaking in. Just spare my life, I beg you.
What do we do? If we let him run off, he's obviously going to rat us out.
But killing him would give us a lot to explain. Maybe we should work out some kind of deal.
Idiots! It's the oldest trick in the book! Why? What's happening? No. I'm the future king. I can't. I can't breathe. Why?
Is he dead? So the magic protected us.
Interesting.
But why now?
Yeah, like, why now? Is it the one person? No, it wasn't even the one person's changeover. Was it?
What the hell?
I'm assuming they saw that from like a minute away. Those chains are pretty bright.
Dead? You lot kill him?
No! He's the one who attacked us! And then the king's magic did all that to him!
That the truth of it?
Oh, he snuck into Count Luis's private quarters. Must have gotten in with all the confusion of takeoff, I suppose.
Right? And why did the bloody thing take off like that? We could hardly believe our eyes.
Oh, well, you know me and my indulgences, boys. Perhaps I got a bit carried away, but we're in Brilehaven. I simply had to see the night view over the city.
You having a laugh?
She's playing him.
Anyway, then Gladel went from crass to violent. That's when he stepped in to help, right?
That was a close one.
Yes, that was a close one.
Totally. Close call.
Crikey, Lady Juna, I'm sorry. Sounds like you've had a right awful evening.
Hold on. You were supposed to be at the soiree, weren't you? That's a lot of ground to cover, isn't it?
Why? One would think you don't believe us, Fidelio. I'm wounded. You truly doubt me.
Oh.
Well, no, just...
Suppose that means the rat was Glodell. Lord Louis said we got a traitor in our midst is all. We came by thinking to catch him.
Is that so? Well, hadn't you better report back? Shall we make what we can of this party together?
Your throat all better then, Lady Juna?
Yes, much better. He gave me such a thorough examination after all. He took good care of my throat, my tongue, my lips.
You.
If you'd come a bit earlier, I might have asked you to do it.
Really? Hardly matters to me.
Anyway, I'd say this bears reporting. Let's leave the guards to their cleanup and get out of here.
I'm gonna guess that her plan was to just steal the entire ship.
Yeesh, looks could kill.
And take it back to the capital or something, because if it's got the formula and everything, then that's what she needs. But taking the ship would set Louis back really far.
Was he? And he's already been executed?
He's not buying it.
Afraid so.
The two of them were the only ones who left the soiree early. Sounds like Gladel overstepped, and Lady Juna and the new lad had to fight him down.
Or it could have been the other way around.
Too right. Dead can't speak, after all, and we've no other witnesses to the scene.
Now hold on.
Gladel was a right prolific candidate. We know the king's magic protected him. Their story goes that he attacked them and got petrified to death for it. If that's true, the boy'd have to have the stand-in for it.
That fact is no longer in question. I received a report a short while ago. They say your face has emerged on the King's Rock. It appears your stunt with the Sanctoress earned you some renown.
Oh, damn time.
Hey, good for you, pup.
And that's how the magic got to Gladel.
You know, Gallica should not be showing herself here. Of all the things again, like that was happening, it's like she should definitely not be showing herself to Louise.
One wonders what you stopped Gladel from doing.
But I guess she was
he
caught with by the puppy guys, so I guess she's kind of stuck.
Who knows? We were hardly in a position to ask.
Wonder if he was on old Forden's payroll.
Nah. He'd been at that monk Godot's neck since the race had barely started. Tried to snuff him out in the wilds too, not anywhere he'd have had an audience.
No matter. Forden has been kind enough to whip the people into a frenzy over this race. I'll step in and reap what he so graciously sowed. From here on, you will serve as my eyes and ears.
Glad to clear your doubts.
I'm glad we've cleared your doubts.
Results are all that matters to me. Let us see what scheme Forden devises for the next task. Until then, you may take your ease in the city.
Oh, and with Gladel out with the rubbish, might I promote him to the role of my chauffeur?
Are you serious?
Is it so strange? He does have his own gauntlet runner. In fact, I'd better go make sure it's up to my standards.
Let her do as she pleases.
What's wrong, Del? Looking a bit green around the gills.
He wants his waifu.
Gladel was an ambitious man, yeah, but is that enough to justify him looting Count Luis's personal quarters? What was in it for him? All right.
Team's reputation I gained. Saved me. Yeah, I got 20. I'm betting you get 20 by default regardless. And just like doing all the side quests and everything,
Sorry
just kind of
in. A bit late for introductions,
make it look like you did more. That's my guess. I'd be curious about like skipping quests and seeing if you still get 20 there, or if that plays out differently.
I can't tell them what you haven't told me.
So, can I assume that you are one of us? That is, we too stand alongside Count Luis, but how to say it?
I think you and I were after the same thing in old Luis's room. You really weren't told.
Don't tell me you're the other agent Grius mentioned.
Grius? Is he the one who died at the Grand Cathedral? I'm sorry. They kept the finer details confidential, so I never really knew who the other agent was. But I understand the objective well enough. The curse on His Highness the Prince can't be lifted by conventional methods. So we either kill the caster or get the formula.
I see. So you and Grius were the two prongs of the operation. You get the formula, he hunts the caster.
Ever since the King's magic made it impossible to kill Luis, I've been ready to meet up with a new contact. I just wasn't expecting one so young. If I hadn't learnt the fairy messenger's name was Gallica, I'd never have realized it was you.
I'm pretty shocked myself. I never figured the big famous songstress would be on our side. And I thought you and Luis were... you were his
lady love. God, no. I wouldn't be caught dead in that madman's quarters unless it was to rob him blind. No. Luis keeps me close because he likes my voice. That's all. He made the lines of that relationship quite clear, with no room for messier entanglements.
I think that clears up your place here. But I have to say, you're risking a lot for a side job. Why go to these lengths when you've so much to lose?
At first, it was just coincidence. I tend to find myself in honored company, and I happened to be around where a resistance operative was doing a spot of recon.
So, in sooth, you were strong-armed into this?
What? No. Quite the other. I requested to join. When fate beckons, one can't just turn her away. A singer's whole self is built off all she experiences. This seemed like a chance for a once-in-a-lifetime inspiration for my art. And nobody else had a plausible way or reason to get close to Luis. So, you could say our interests aligned.
All that just so you could grow as a singer? You really are devoted, and fearless to boot.
I know what I'd put my life on the line for, that's all. You all have something like that, don't you? A devotion that anyone else might see as foolish.
Ha! The girl's bold as brass. No wonder she's got all the crown's subjects by the heartstrings, eh?
Well, half of it might be because of my birth. A Nydia girl's got to be bold to step out into this world at all. Though it's hard for most people to understand why. Singing is everything to me. To truly stir even a single soul, I'd take that over 1,000 of the church's accolades. Well, anyhow, that's what's going on with me. I'll stick close to Luis for now so he doesn't start suspecting anything. Any objections? Captain?
We'll be counting on you.
We'll be counting on you.
I knew you were the sort of man who knows what to say. Glad to meet you as a proper comrade. Gets your heart going, doesn't it?
Become your ally. Yay! Number 5.
Well, didn't see that coming. But I guess we've got another ally now. Our journey looked pretty precarious at first, but it's gone surprisingly smoothly. I'll do my best to help too. Let's see this through.
Gallica go up. Yeah.
Gotta get back on track.
Too bad that's only the 5 one that only gives us the studying cost. Boo.
Anyway,
I wish it was the slot.
Welcome aboard, Juna. Oh, right! Let's decipher the formula we found. Hopefully we can finally break the curse.
Do we even know anyone who can read the blasted thing? I love a good blueprint, but this formula leaves me a tad glazed, what?
Actually, Grius's notebook mentioned a Rella in the margins. Seems like he had it in mind to bring it to her.
Rella? The girl they call the Saint?
Oh yeah, that bird lady.
Saint Rella. Indeed, she would be the most qualified. After the attack on His Highness, we sent for the kingdom's best healer. It was she who answered our summons, and she who saved His Highness from certain death.
Hold on, the best healer in the kingdom? That attack was over 10 years ago. That so-called saint looked about my age.
Rella was a prodigal talent. One of the most gifted at the Mage Academy. Even as a child, she outclassed her teachers with an igniter.
Wait, you know her?
I'm afraid she's a bit out of our reach now, though. She left a while ago to return to her work at the royal capital. We couldn't manage such a trip under Luis's gaze.
Actually.
Well, a trip to the royal capital would hardly put us out. We'll just pip over with a bit of magic. No, really, it's dashed convenient.
Really is.
There are some conditions, but we could travel instantly to a few specific places.
Well, no sense waiting. Let's be off.
You're in for a trip.
Right. All yours.
Oh, that was like new. I was like, it's like, oh, we're gonna get a little bit of a scene inside.
We're at the royal capital. Wait. How did you do that?
Don't shout in the streets, would you?
How can I not? Do you know how incredible this is? What are you people?
Bunch of normies.
Hey, look. Isn't that the songstress?
It is. It's the Lady Juna. Oh, I've always wanted to shake her hand. Oh, hell.
The price of fame. If word gets out that you were seen here, it'll be hard to explain yourself later on.
Rella works at the church on Main Street. I'll lead the way.
You know your way around, eh?
Wait, this Rella's a world-class healer, and she's working as a local doctor.
Is that uncommon?
Igniters are not known for their use in healing. Indeed, 'tis a virtually impossible feat, often reserved for the nobility. I'd have expected Saint Rella to serve the court only.
If she turned down that prestige in the name of helping the common folk, then I suppose she really has earned her saintly titles.
Come on, let's hurry on.
What do you make of all this, Captain? If we ask her to decipher the curse, we risk exposing our identities and our aims. Do you trust her?
Seems trustworthy.
She certainly seems trustworthy enough.
Well, yeah. I guess we agree there.
If you say so, then let's get on.
Let's hurry.
Get on my skate sword. I don't know why it just didn't cut us over there, but I guess it gives you time to like save. It's been a minute since we've saved, actually. So yeah. It has been an hour since we saved through that whole thing. So yeah, I guess that's a nice time to break it up. Rella's inside. Go.
Beg pardon?
Had like an hour story.
Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a moment. Hello, how can I help you?
Juna! Long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rella is my older sister.
You look nothing alike.
Adopted sister, that
Oh,
is.
okay.
Her family took me in. Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know, and we don't know who tried to exploit it.
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden until Brylehaven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts Father's efforts to shame, eh?
Ugh, social climbing. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt that's why you're here.
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
Where did you get this?
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share anything you know? Without asking too many questions?
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell. Popularly known as a curse.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Hold on.
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As His Royal Guard, 'tis my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible.
Then surely the man who penned this was Luis.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Luis. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment. That was what scared me.
Oh, Rella.
But I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Luis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. I worried for you so, Juna. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Joanni Cygnus, and my life is...
Yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else. I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
No! Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but... Oh, you didn't have to put it like that.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are... enduring.
A little bit.
As long as the magic's source continues to exist, the effect shall never fade. The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this. This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone.
What?
Then I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Guess we have to murder him.
May I say one last thing? You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
Hey, we've known her about 5 minutes.
Of course. I'll do what I can.
Thank you. She can be reckless sometimes. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
The curse is impossible to break?
I mean, we can break it with murder.
Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
What do we do now?
The only way left is to take down Luis himself.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now, we are no further than when we started.
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the king's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
This might be the end.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming.
So I guess I'm gonna be curious when if we get to like another monster fight or something, and now that we're technically on the stone, we should be protected by the king's magic, right? So does any monster that attack us get smitten?
I must say I'm impressed.
Or by the time do we get, or is something gonna happen?
This many people.
By the time we actually get to
as
actual
much as
fights.
they grumble about cramped quarters.
Apologies. Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
Right this way, milady.
We got the sneaky room.
Well, no point getting reckless now. Let's think about this some more tomorrow. By the way, what have you been doing all this time, Eurus?
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw Luis's Skyrunner in the air. Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. Not with any of this magic levitatory. But then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any ballet point at all to my flight theory, what? A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though, and got myself all crunched up in the process. I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence, when they told me I was to be demoted.
Can I go to bed now? So you gave up?
So you just gave up?
Hardly. It'll take more than that to stamp out my fires, chum. I've known my place was in the sky since I was a schoolboy. Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, Incorporating it into the gauntlet runner. But ever since that accident...
Making this giant thing fly?
I've been afraid to move forward with it. Afraid of failure. You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. Here I sit moping, The way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies. It'll take time, no doubt, but I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts. And when I fly, I'll do it my way.
Tell him, Neris. Tell him. You can change or add party members to your party from the party menu. Press X. Reserve members gain less experience at the end of battle than the active participants. You can never remove the protagonist.
So?
Well, it's the rest in the run today. Our plans didn't pan out. Nope. Okay, so then, I mean, so she's just in the party. Okay, so that just kind of defaults Strahl to go out of the party because she needs to catch up on EXP. Strahl is maxed out, so he gains normal EXP in the back anyway. So yeah, just by default. Party is full. Yeah, I'm not wrong in thinking that way. Am I? Because yeah, Strahl's capped. So his what thingy? While in reserve, yeah. While in reserve gets it at a normal rate. That was what, 6? Hulk gets that at Battle Aura. While in reserve, normal rate, yeah, 6. So Hulk and Izme are gonna get 6 by the time we get our next couple new members. She hasn't shaken her hand yet. I would have thought that kind of triggered yet, but no, I guess she's not on here yet. Maybe she's about to be.
All right then.
Ooh, excuse me. Oh, it's not gonna let me go anywhere and do anything. Okay. Wait, can I?
What now?
Do? Yeah, I haven't learned Mass Dancer, but we can start giving her like everything. I got a good amount of mag, so
this, all right.
We'll start getting her.
Of course.
We'll spend about 20 minutes here just going through all these cutscenes.
Let's go. I've learned a new skill.
I see this, all right.
We'll kind of get to see all her color scheme on everything.
Let's go. I knew I could do it.
I see this, all right.
Is she just really just kind of orange and yellow coloring, I guess?
Of course. Oh.
I'll always aim higher.
I see this, all right.
This is gonna take a minute. That does remind me then. Will or Strahl, what are you at currently? You're on Pugilist and 14 in the back, so part of me is thinking I should change him to like Warrior or something so that he's like something that he's got maxed, right? So that he can just keep feeding us EXP. Because I think you can swap members out, but I think it costs half a pip or something, or it will cost half a pip once Commander gets more leveled up, I believe. What is it? One of his that he had, or do we already have it? Halves the turn icon cost of switching a reserve member. Yeah, so halves it. So that I'm assuming that's going to make that only half a point now. And I need to start feeding Will. I need to start feeding Will more commanders so we can start leveling up generals so that we can level up that other thing.
I see.
All right.
Busy.
I'm counting.
Let's go. I've learned a new skill.
Oh, what is this? No strength. Okay, so that kind of like tells me it's like oh, I could have looked at the skills, I guess. Yeah, it's fire damage. So she's gonna be more of a caster type then, I suppose. 20 gives Crimson Flame, heavy fire to all. Ooh. Mass Reveler. Passive recovers a medium amount of the caster's MP. That's Hellfire. You have another mass dancer or a mage. Inflicts all enemies with a one-time weakness to fire. Ignores resistances. Ooh. Same thing with the ice one. That takes a mage or a seeker. So if you just have a mage, you just have access to both of these within the team. And that's kind of dirt. What does this do? One-time weakness to dark. High chance of one hit killing enemy. All enemies. For only 12 mana. I wonder if that's if there's like a way to make that like a guaranteed almost. Especially
I see.
All right.
Keep unlocking. Because the way they were originally explaining the masked dancer in the fight, right?
That is...
Was that she used other job skills somehow? It's like that's why she had Cyclo. Art of the Dance increases success rate of skills that inflict status. Oh, so that's why. I'm guessing this means a status ailment. Is death a status ailment? Increase the rate of skills that inflict status. I mean, it could be. Either way, that's a really good passive to carry over to anybody that's going to be like dropping hexes or poison. That'd be a dirty one to grab. But she's going to need... I'm just looking at that. She needs Mass Dancer 20 and then Faker as 10. So we're going to feed her points to that one for sure, so that gets leveled up.
I see this.
All right.
I knew I could do it.
All right.
I don't know if there's really a purpose in like unlocking them all, besides like getting the free,
all right,
the free seeds and whatnot. We're sitting on a ton of mag, so it's fine. It's not really costing us anything.
I knew I could do it.
I saw this.
All right.
I'll always aim higher.
I've been watching a lot of people play Path of Exile recently. I've been kind of tempted to get it. Not gonna fucking lie. Path of Exile 2. Where is it gonna fit into my schedules? God knows where.
I've learned a new skill.
All right, so that's good. That got us a ton of fruit, and we had a couple of leaves to begin with. So where's your Faker?
I knew I could do it. I'll always aim higher.
Can we get... I don't think we're going to be able to get Faker up there. Whoops, wrong one. Yeah, it's not going to get there. But I can get you to 7 on yours. You'll get other ones. It's fine.
Sure.
Let's go to bed.
Good night.
Good night. More story. Finding it hard to sleep. Good time as any to get some reading in.
Oh, good. You're still awake. What's the matter?
Dot. Can't sleep? Something on your mind?
Something on your mind?
No, not in particular. Once we're back tomorrow, I'll sneak the formula back into Luis's room. Even if he suspected us, he'd never work out that we got to the capital and showed it to Rella in a single night. He won't find out about our mission.
Probably should have Joanna return the Magla keys we got.
You know, I'm a bit surprised. I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luis's place. Turns out I wasn't. Finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister. I didn't realize how exhausted I am, and you personally saved me from danger back there. I'm terribly grateful to you. You're lucky, really. I'll have you know I'm rarely this candid. That's the forbidden text you mentioned in Luis's room, is it? I've seen him reading it from time to time.
Oh, he
What's
does
it
read
like?
it.
Can I read a bit of it? The prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in all things. No faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to create, and
Yeah,
all
if
are
only.
free to embrace those
If only.
creations. This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. It is even said that a song of peace was powerful enough to bring an end to war. Oh, how inspiring. It's hard to imagine that a single song could be so influential. I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts. No matter their status or tribe. We Nydia, we're all liars, you know. Everyone told us we were inherently worthless. Just a fact of our birth. So I learned some glamours to make myself at least look valuable. This form. It's all just a fancy disguise, really. A gilded mask for the world to admire. Or not. No, do forgive me. That was all lies, lies, lies. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to reveal yourself entirely, but you should always have the freedom to. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world where we can appreciate each other's freedom. I'll make sure everyone hears that in my songs. No matter what happens.
Get off into the night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Medals Day. 14th.
Now, prepare to hear the race's next challenge. Let's find out where our fierce competitors are bound. To recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only ones to proceed. All others will be disqualified. I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. Let's have a look at the standings, shall we?
I'm 20.
In first place, the undisputed winner, Bane of Sea Monsters and Savior of the People, our very own Sanctifex Forden! And the traitor Luis in second, despite not actually being in the race. But in third, we have the warrior monk captain, Master Guido. Furthermore,
in the end, everyone but Luis is just representing the Sanctus Church.
What's your point? I dare say that's a relief. We'll finally be done with all this chaos. A return to normalcy.
Ha! Normalcy. Funny how it's only the rich who miss how things used to be. But now Count Luis has the people behind him. He'll save the common man.
yes, we're all keeping our ears out for a response from Luis's faction. But we do have one standout who's seen a stunning jump in popularity since the exhibition. The lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctoress Joanna. Valiant human slayer. Yes, it's the young elder.
Right, wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to famous in a single night. Just like that, he's in the top 20.
Oi, crier man, where's the windbag? The one what acted all high and mighty over a tiny human head.
Who? Oh, right, that Gladell or something. No sign of him, probably saw the writing on the wall and dropped out.
So it really was all talk then? The disgrace to the Rusum, hiding his inadequacy behind Luis's authority.
But the boy candidate isn't the only one in the spotlight. We've a rising star by the name of Katharina. Some big ideas, that girl. I hear she plans to put a price on every wealthy head if she takes the throne.
And what's wrong with that? If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money, they can afford to hire a little extra security every day. Let them sweat it out.
Now here's a surprise. We've got a Mastari candidate still in the running. And my sources say they hail from, well, Verga Island.
A pagan island, eh? But they're filthy barbarians. Besides, nobody could compare to Lord Milo.
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse. We're just about ready to announce the next leg of the race.
Mastari, huh? I mean, if we're gonna get one of like every race in the team, then we don't have a Mastari. That's true.
And that's
well, who else
the
are we
bell.
missing?
Thank you for waiting, ladies and gents. It's time to begin
we just got
the
an idiot.
second round of the tournament for the throne. First of all, congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock. You are now officially the winners of the first round. Let's give them a hand!
Yeah.
No sign of Luis. Even if he does plan to take over.
No, the bird people, we don't have one.
To play by their rules.
I haven't seen Juna this morning either.
Well,
I heard some
I
noble
guess we
said she had a job
technically
starting
do.
to come up. Better that
Just
the
not in the
audience
fighting
doesn't see
party.
it with us, anyway.
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce their next challenge. This time, the task for the candidates is recovering and offering a divine relic!
What? A relic?
Don't worry, we're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this, so we've arranged for you to hear it from an unforgettable voice. To tell us more, please welcome to the stage our guide,
Oh, hello.
our songstress, the lovely Lady Juna!
She did her hair just for this moment.
Her sudden obligation revealed, I suppose.
Chosen heroes! Your next destination is Altaberry Heights, the capital of the Principality of Montario. You are to gather there by the deadline, with a divine relic in hand to offer the Sanctus Church. Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose to reject Sanctism. They care nothing for salvation. They cling to strange idols, calling them divine relics, believing them gifts from their eldritch gods.
Eldritch
but their
gods.
rituals are unstable, and their relics just primitive magic tools. It is time we put an end to this misguided witchery. Take these relics from the pagan's grasp and bring them to the birthplace of Sanctism, Altaberry Heights, in Montario. Please deliver them to their rightful place in God's hands. May all our aspiring heroes be blessed with good fortune and the favor of God. I pray for your success.
What a real presence before a crowd, doesn't she? Positively plucks at your heart.
Oh. Focus, Iceland, focus.
By the deadline of the second round, Altaberry will begin the festivities for the autumnal Montario Saints' Day. This two-day event kicks off on Saints' Day Eve, with the main celebrations on the day proper. And this year's event will be historic. His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden, will be personally sealing the collection of the pagan relics. To celebrate, the songstress Juna will be dedicating a ceremonial song. You won't want to miss this, folks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my mark, let the second round of the Tournament for the Throne begin!
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder! They would steal our very culture!
That candidate's a Mustari. Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
Yep, a little bit. What new low?
What new low?
By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people. Their relics are cultural touchstones, vital to their hearts and faiths. And Forden's just ordered us to loot them as we please.
But in our case, we won't even know what we're doing until Luis gives the order.
Either way, we're bound for Altaberry. It's further east. We've a long trip ahead of us.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the Crown Theocracy. You'd think they'd ask me a little sooner than the morning of.
Still managed to put on a hell of a show for him.
Oh, hi.
Lady Juna, Count Luis has sent for you. And you lot too, I suppose.
Okay, bye.
Looks like our first job's come in.
These men have me running all over. We're back, Lord Luis.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gladell incident, you've been inseparable from this gang.
Well, one has to keep one's chauffeur in line, don't you think?
Hey, heard you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival. Good on ya.
Thanks. Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating. Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their Saints' Day party.
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanctist stooges.
You need fear nothing. It is Forden who now stews in his dread. That he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But who would simply give up an idol on par with a god's reverence? He has all but commanded that we take it by force. The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate final grasp for authority, the fool has placed his fate in my hands. Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserves.
What do you mean finale?
What do you mean, a finale?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated? I will give Forden his death.
And what of the king's magic?
You'll see soon enough. For now, you need only follow my orders. Your task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf. The artifact in question is a lance known as Dracodius.
Dracodios. The Draco implies something to do with dragons, I presume?
Yeah, I took that one.
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me. You will acquire it in time for Saints' Day, and bring it to me.
Pretty high stakes, my lord. You sure you want this crop of novices on the job?
Rest assured, my other agents have their own relics I've assigned them to pursue. I've no urgent need for this lance. nor for them, should they fail.
I'll go along and keep an eye on them, shall I? You can bet that if they try and run off with the relic, I'll put a stop to it.
You certainly are attached to them, aren't you?
Well, it's their first formal assignment in your service, after all. I can be your eyes and ears.
So be it then. You may act accordingly.
So, my lord, where can we find this fancy lance?
Find your clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me. Prove you think as well as you fight. May we both find success in the pursuit of our shared vision.
Pushy. Well, we're back at the inn so far. Let's go find the Draco deals.
All right.
So we've got no choice but to go elsewhere. All right. Followers. Nothing else we can really do. Search for clues of the divine lands. Let's get a shave in. Quick shave. We are shaved.
What now? All right then.
I guess we're just supposed to go look around and talk to peoples.
Where to?
Well met, eh?
You are. Find a dance, was it? Some pagan crap, ain't it? Go ask one of them.
Then...
Find a crowd and you can bet you'll find a Mystari there too. Now bugger off. What a nice gentleman. I hope he doesn't play in traffic too much. Kind of figured I'd just go straight to the info broker, but I don't see the guy here.
Hey, I beg your pardon.
Oh, it's you two. I address me when I'm enjoying a meal. I'm a customer at this time, and I have no obligation to respond. Sure chatty for someone who wants to be a bitch.
I'm just
Hey, listen.
incredulous.
Huh?
Question. Fine lands. I'm not the best person to ask about that. Someone outside was rambling about that just a bit ago. Had a large mascot.
Huh?
Something about trying to take a boat to the island.
Okay, so...
Merchant's Bazaar? Okay.
Hey, listen.
I'm just incredulous.
All right.
Merchant's Bazaar. Bam. First try. Someone's over here making a fuss. Fairies are incomprehensible. She's right there, dude. It's kind of rude.
Thank you kindly.
Oh.
Quite a scene you made at the exhibition. Satisfied with yourself? Oh, it's Goddard. We punched him in the face earlier. Who are you again?
What?
Listen, unfortunately, I couldn't participate in the exhibition, but still, I'm a candidate prepared to do whatever it takes to win. That's why you quit.
That Luis.
Ugh, come off it.
Hey, you elder boy. That showboating candidate from the exhibition. Just some advice, but you should try to lay low. I'm protected by the king's magic. I'm yawning. I'm fine. That's a dude. Ah, thank you, Saribot. Kill him dead.
Did you hear?
What is it?
Let's keep searching. Sword. Go.
Wonderful.
Yes, hey, dude, buddy. I remember you. This is the military guy, yeah. I think 5 foot tall.
Dismissed.
Rude.
Young man! Young man!
Young man!
see. Well met, eh? I can't believe this. He would have them all take what they please. This same atrocity all over again. Damn him. And damn his crown theocracy.
He's in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now, how to approach him?
Why don't we team up?
Why don't we team up?
What? Really? The enemy of my enemy is my friend? Nah, I'll pass, thanks.
I don't know much about divine relics, but I know all too well what it's like to see your homeland threatened.
The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our culture, our history.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine relics. But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function, and often dangerous. So said my studies, at least.
Oh, far from it. Divine relics aren't primitive in the least. That's just Sanctus propaganda. Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief, and igniters are just our crude imitations of them. If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing. With powers like that, they might as well have come from the gods.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones oppressed by the church.
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the Mage Academy?
Details, darling. I've seen abuse of powers before, and I'd rather not see it again.
The other candidates seem bent on taking relics by any means necessary. But you all seem different.
To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we know by name right now is Dracodios.
The Lance of the Dragon God. So that's why you came up to me. I suppose anyone would want our homeland's greatest treasure.
Greatest
The Lance
one.
is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, I hope mainlanders come by the scores to see it. Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the Dragon God sleeps. On a clear day, you can see it from this land.
An island across the ocean. You mean Verga Island, then? 'Tis a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mustari, and it remains the only place in the land where sanctism has not taken root.
I'm not out to abolish sanctism myself. I just don't want everything we believe in to be destroyed.
So that's why you're in this race.
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth. What a fool I was. I've not introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Edeni. Take my advice. Forget about Dracodios. We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway.
We'd never take it by force.
We don't intend to take it by force.
Even if you did, you'll not find any ships that sail there. And that's only the first obstacle in your way. Take my word. It's no place for an outsider. It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream. I need to face reality. And if you're smart, you'll do the same.
Well, sounds like Dracodios is on Verga Island somewhere. Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
'Tis true. His words reminded me. Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Verga Island embark from Montario.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Verga. We'd never make the deadline.
Then let's ballywell conquer this inland sea ourselves. Don't worry, chums. I'm on the job.
You gonna turn the land boat into a boat?
You worried about Lady Juna? Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
Shut up.
Tell. You still don't trust them, do you?
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days. Look, the whole Gladell mess, you really think they're innocent?
Then let's go with them, yeah? Me and you. You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know I'll follow wherever you go.
You never could keep your mouth shut, eh?
The puppers are coming.
What the?
Did you already turn it into
Wait
a boat?
Second. You're not saying this thing can sail now?
Quite right. While you lot were hobnobbing at old Luis's soiree, I had his run all to myself. And believe you me, I got quite an eyeful. Came away full of ideas. After all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone. All about modular design, don't you know? Flexible jointage. So I did a bit of tinkering.
But why? We'd not even spoken of the island until moments ago.
Island schmeiland, milady. Look at the map. What's our shortest route to Ontario, eh? A straight shot through the inland sea.
Huh. The man has a point. That never dawned on me.
Besides, I've kept my ears open, what? Here there be monsters and all that rot. You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You'll need a proper sea runner.
Oh, right. Eurus, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big sea monster out there. It had a huge head.
Really? Don't tell me you're making the trip in that.
Why are you two here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Juna. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wild island.
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them. Or is it me you don't trust?
We're here on Master Luis's orders. I'm sure I don't have to outline the pecking order there. Or do you have a problem with us being around?
Rather, we're running short on beds.
Oh, don't worry. Del doesn't take up as much space as me.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive a night at sea?
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's forcing you to come.
Looks like we're crewmates then. Nothing like a sea voyage for a bit of fun, yeah?
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
They suspect us. They're big on sailing.
They probably still suspect us.
I agree. We definitely crossed a line with the whole Gladell incident.
Suppose that's that, eh? I'll do a last check on her amphibials and make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
Make preparations and sail away.
Well met, eh?
I mean, I don't think I have any other preps to do. We just go.
Well met, eh?
Like, it's not gonna let me do anything anyway, right? Yeah.
Ready to depart?
Virga Island is this spot right here. Wonder how many days away it is.
To be honest, you could have gone from here to here to here, but we have to go this way around. And it's stormy. Oh no.
Let's see.
I am not okay with stormy
Here's
shit.
where we... That's where you want to go. Let's see. That's where you want to go. Oh.
Region's currents are a right paint. Oh, okay, fine. You have to follow the currents.
Ha-ha! Tally-ho then!
Off we go! Oh, I was partly thinking I was gonna see like the arms like treading water and like swimming, like the boat actually
It's
swimming.
actually moving. A fine effort.
Was it ever in doubt? You're the master at the helm, my dear.
Virga Island, eh? Well, I can say it's wholly foreign to me.
'Tis a land within an archipelago where many Mustari live. I've heard their faith involves a special maiden of some kind.
Ooh.
How have they managed to avoid the church's influence? I doubt they've the manpower or arms to fend off the crown theocracy.
There's something there that could overturn history, as the Sanctists tell it. Something so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it.
Something
so
so
the rumors say, at
damning.
least. Might just be a conspiracy theory.
As for this dragon god's lance, we shall need to negotiate.
If negotiations are even on the table.
Probably not.
Ugh, why all the fuss? Just kill them and take it.
Nothing else works, yeah? Keep it simple.
It's always kill, kill, kill with you two.
Hey, Lord Luis's orders. Don't need to tell you, do I?
Yet you'd impugn Count Luis's reputation with wanton massacre. Simple, was it?
Ugh, give it a rest. Are we there yet?
Hard to talk strategy with those two hanging around.
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your ears on this! The elder boy candidate seems to have crossed the channel to the island! On a gauntlet runner, too!
Is he alright? They say the waters are clear of monsters now, but...
If he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing again, doesn't it?
I mean, with as fast as the runner's going on sea, like, I don't think even that giant squid thing would catch it.
That's the same lad who exposed that lady from Martira, isn't it? He's not bad.
But Verga Island's infamous people. Treacherous! Even the Crown Theocracy struggled with them for years. So how will this shake out? The festivities have just begun.
The Gauntlet Runner takes to the water in its new form, setting out to the wide open sea. Their destination, Verga Island, an enigmatic foreign land that not even the long arm of Sanctism can reach. Not all present now would count themselves as allies. Will this prove difficult, or something else entirely?
Nira speaking.
Hasbe's got his fishing gear. Oh, we did buy some bait, didn't we? If you're keen on learning, ask him. Can't promise I'll stop you if you slip on board. Uh-oh. While at sea, Hasbe sometimes leaves fishing gear on deck, which you can use to fish. Any fish you catch can be used as ingredients when cooking. 3 days until we arrive. Shave. Talk to the doggy.
Seriously.
I was wondering what sort of rubbish excuse of a ship I'd find, but got to admit, the insides are impressive. Compared to the rest of it. Wow. What a shit. Raid the pantry.
This is...
briny salt. Delicious. I don't want to plant anything. Where am I going? Where's my kitchen? Thank you. New ingredient. Let us cook something, because that doesn't kill time anymore. Allows one ally to endure a fatal attack with 1 HP. You still have to use it in combat, so you still have to use a turn. That's interesting. Increases hit rate of 1 attack to 100 for an ally. Oh, that could be interesting, because I'm sure there's skills that do like severe plus crit, but low hit rate. That's my guess. Gradually recover HP. I want to make more of these, so I'm probably going to make more of these breads, because getting more MP as you walk is really handy. Stores 100 MP and cures Hex for all allies. Actually, that's probably better. Should get one of those.
Okay, so...
Oh, she's gonna cook. Let's see her scene. Most important thing we need to consider is who will be partaking of our meal. First, you need to visualize the meal. Then, the ingredients that will look like they'll get you there. Intuition. Ooh. Speak to add some ingredient. This tastes as good as it smells. That just be amazing? Sure. Don't underestimate texture. These little blobs are cute. And these, oh, look how they shine. Blobs. Thought we were making bread. Now that our ingredients are carefully selected, preparations. You can cook anything as long as you believe. Put your positive intentions into it and it's bound to show up in the end. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Combination of bold and delicate flavors. I call it Cursed Love Ballad. Thank you, speed cooking.
Let's...
Oh, it's not gonna let me cook anymore. Fine.
All right.
Let's go.
Oh, I was kind of expecting Heisme would be the thing. Looks like I can still catch fish. No idea how that works. Perhaps they're drawn to the runner's magma crystals, or perhaps they're just curious. Either way, I certainly won't want for entertainment. Yeah, I was kind of wondering, like, where is your line cast out to that's not getting tangled up in the arm there? Like maybe you should have been like at the back end or something. Hey, doggo.
Speaking of.
Some runner your man's put together, full of weird things that I've never seen before. Spend his off hours working on the runner too.
Oh, jeez.
Let's fish.
Understood.
Fuck it, why not?
The truth is,
Let's do some tailbait.
then
Pinch your cheeks. Give in to nap time. I mean, normally I'd give in to nap time. Pinch your cheeks, buddy.
the fight is on.
A bite! Strong one! But I'm stronger.
There.
Oh, look at this haul. Lord of the lake. I thought we were at sea.
Here we go.
Tension and strategy lurk beneath the surface of calm. That's what makes fishing such a beloved pastime.
Then
Well, as much as I hate to say it, I think that's about time we call it a day.
As the sun dips below the
That's cute.
horizon and the stars begin to reflect off the water's surface, the gauntlet runner reaches the shore. Lurking below the surface, in the black and fathomless deep, are the eager eyes of predatory hunters. But the party, safe inside their gauntlet runner, relaxes from the burdens of their voyage, gazing out over calm waters.
Oh. 3 days from now, we're being watched, so be careful with what you say. Fire! 3-meter moth, hell yeah. So, we got everyone doing imagination. Jeez,
right.
you guys are so creative. Even inside there, it's like they're telling us something.
Go.
Don't we have like bath salts?
What now?
Got what we had. Endurance by 2, agility by 2. I mean, I'm not too worried about like specific stats like that.
All right then.
I guess we can work our imagination, because yeah, that we just hit 3 imaginations, so working that up might not be a bad idea.
All right then.
Who's in the strategy room? Heisme's up here. Okay.
All right then.
Go.
We have not had scenes with Joanna. So bored. And I'm just not in the mood to sing. I'm sure it'd be nice to have someone to talk to. Now we have to find the Mastari tribe's divine relic. Isn't that... What is this ominous cube on the table? Calling this absurd demand would be an understatement. If we can't handle this, then Louise will never acknowledge us. We must succeed. Can't shake my doubts. We can do it with you.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, of course. But don't forget, we're also relying on you to lead. Sure. Fine. I was happy to have this opportunity to fight alongside you. Living under Louise's foot was a lonely place to be, you know. Held my ground thus far, though, if I'm honest, I was scared the whole time. But being past that, I feel more hope than I ever have. I'm not alone anymore, and I have faith that we'll save. We never showed her.
All right.
Wow, that's a shit ton of points. Holy shit. We never showed her the locket thing. Maybe they did catch her up on it. I don't know.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh,
you know, the first thing the prince is gonna say when he wakes up, he's like, he's gonna be hungry as fuck. He's gonna be like, I need some nuggies right now. Imagine this mugginess is my worst enemy. I don't mind the ocean, but being at sea makes my hair 10 times harder to manage.
Sure.
I know exactly what you mean. The salty air makes it so much worse. What do you do with your hair, Hulkenberg?
Yes.
I find the sweat buildup by swinging a sword quickly relieves one of concerns over such trifling matters. Speaking of, which carriage far? Don't think so. I'm quite the wrong person for that, in fact. But tell you what, if I find someone to help comb out these knots, I'll see if I can find a sparring partner. Hiya! How you doing, buddy? 2 more days. They say the island is barbaric. Wonder what it'll be like. Nobody knows.
All right.
I don't think we can do like any other meetings. Yeah. Oh shit! All we have is the courage or the stabby thingy. Is this Persona? I mean, sort of. It is by Atlas, so yeah.
Hey.
Let's do it, Stroll.
All right.
It is by all rights, yeah. I would say, yeah, it is basically just Persona 6, but not.
Come look at this.
Ahoy! You aren't going to believe the view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brakes.
The gauntlet runner halts at a sandy hollow that suddenly arises from the sea. The towering seawall. It is not an island or a reef, but a mass of sand expanding below sea level. There is no sign of a water flow. There are many places in Oceania where the laws of nature fail, but here it is especially evident. The surface drops as though it were gouged out. Still, best not to be distracted by the spectacular.
I haven't, but the name sounds familiar.
And tales of people being
That was
are not uncommon.
Oh god, it was an earlier game. Overly expensive when it came out. Atlas?
Incredible!
No, I mean I'm thinking of like what console was it on? Was that like a Dreamcast or PS2? Was there one, or am I thinking of a PS1? I think it. You're actually gonna make me Google it real quick because it's like I'm pretty sure I know what exactly you're talking about. Growlancer. Oh yeah, it's the one that had the later series actually used like a hentai artist for like the main art. I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Well.
This is what the Magali anomalies are capable of. It is the same principle that maintains the water sphere. Oh.
Boy.
Thought she looked familiar. You can't swim?
That.
Listen, mate, you best keep your nose out of places where it doesn't.
Huh?
This is a weird fucking place. Interesting.
Enough.
Thinking of spearfishing through the seawall, are you? That might be interesting. Merely considering how I would secure today's allotment of ration. Play RPGs, right? I play a ton of RPGs, yes. We are playing one right now. I know we're just like in the middle of story time telling and whatnot, but yeah, this is an RPG. This kind of follows the job system. If you're not familiar with this game at all, this one basically has a job system, probably more akin to like Final Fantasy Tactics or 4, I would say, where you start getting like job classes and everything, and you can feed everybody points into learning those jobs. Tales games. I liked the earlier Tales games. What was the last Tales game that I liked? I liked Berseria for the beginning. I did not like Berseria as it continued on. Tales of Arise was good at the beginning as well, but I kind of fell off on that one too. I felt like Arise's skits were kind of meh. I actually never played Symphonia. I played 1 and 2, Tales of Destiny 1 and 2. I liked Zillia. Zillia 1 and 2 were pretty good. I did not like Zestiria. I have many bad thoughts about Zestiria, to be honest. Like, I had high hopes for Zestiria, and then when I played it, I had no hopes for it. It was really sad how that one turned out. Vesperia is still holds up really good. Yes, Artone Liko is actually one of my favorite series. Arno Sergei and Artone Liko are super great. What was it? It was PS3, wasn't it, for Arno Serge? I know people say either Serge or is it Sergei? I say Sergei. Arno Sergei, or Serge. Oh, you named you. That's cute. But yeah, Tone Liko, I actually got into Artone Liko with 2, and then I found 1 later on. I didn't like 1 nearly as much as 2. I think 1's female cast was really strong, but the main male protagonist was just an annoying shit. But I felt like 2's main cast was actually good. It felt really more natural in that setup. 3 was okay. I did like the reoccurring cast in 3, where it brought back some of the old characters and everything and continued their stories. 3 as a whole was kind of a trash fire, but it was kind of like a weird fun trash fire, because it still dealt with like its whole psychological delving into the mind kind of stuff. I don't remember 2 all that well, and haven't played 3. Oh, ooh, you're in for a treat. 3 was actually, you know, when I think back to it now, I think I actually kind of think Artone Liko kind of set the stage for like a lot of how gacha games kind of do like fan servicey stuff. Now that I'm thinking about it, with like all their costume changes and like their personality delving into kind of stuff. Alchemist game they made, the Atelier series. Atelier, I haven't really liked Atelier games too much lately. My last favorites were the Sophie ones. I really like Sophie, but all of the other ones have been kind of hard to stay into. I felt like Sophie had the right amount of grinding in it. I don't feel like Sophie overstayed its grind at all for like crafting or anything. But I felt like all the other ones that I've played just kind of like really wore on me on it. Tried it but didn't finish it. What, Sophie or like the new one where what's her name? Ryza? Are they called Atelier Ryza? I can't remember. Like RYZE. Got white hair and horn. Yeah, except I'm red.
Huh?
The first Atelier. Ooh. No, that's some time ago. Yeah, the first ones that I remember, I got into them during the PS3 era. But the very first Atelier thing I think was a PS2 game.
That is well.
I think. Atelier Iris. Yeah. I don't think I'd be able to go back to those. Those ones are like so archaic back then that their systems would probably drive us crazy now if we try going back to them.
I see.
Let's go.
Ooh, more wisdom.
Here.
We'll show that to Maria when we get back.
As the water sparkling in the
Dark Cloud. I'm not familiar with the Dark Cloud series. I did not really play them. Back when I was a wee little lad, I had a friend that really liked them, but I didn't stick to them. No, I didn't play them. I've heard good things about Dark Cloud, but I've actually never played them now.
What terrible rain. It will be a storm soon enough. Can this vessel withstand it?
It's doing better than me, at least. Suppose we do owe Forden, if only because he handled that sea monster. Closure, etc.
Did we hit a rock out there or something? Back in a mo. I'll go sneak a look outside.
Uh-oh.
Those fool brothers are still abed, even in this tempest. Bloody Parapus. Almost makes one envy them.
Right, I heard. You aren't too fond of the Parapus. They both had horrible upbringings, those two. But they really do have kind hearts behind the glares. They've risked their lives for mine countless times. One time, I asked what I could do to repay them, and they came over all red-faced. We'd like to hear you sing, Lady Juna. Your voice is awful pretty, Lady Juna.
Is this a joke to you? You think an outcast you chief is in no position to speak ill of the Parapus?
What? No, I didn't mean...
Bloody hell, how does anyone sleep on this old bucket? You feel that shaking earlier? Huh? Could cut the air in here with a knife. What were you two on about?
How to get the lands. Just sharing live stories. Tomorrow's supper.
About tomorrow's supper.
You're a terrible liar, you know that?
Yeah, I know.
We don't have to keep dancing around it, do we, Del? Why can't we be straight with him? Just come out with it, yeah? Tell him you still ain't sure that stuff with Glottel was on the level.
If even we're suspicious, there's no way Lord Luis hasn't worked it out already. Not that it matters to me, anyway. Still, I had to make sure, see for myself whether Lady Juna is on our side or not.
Come on, you two.
Oh no.
Ah! Something's out there! Look outside! It's a monster! A great briny beast! Everyone to the deck, quick!
What's happening?
Our prep.
Head to the deck once you're prepped. Oh no. We gotta fight, probably. Hmm. All right, uno momento then, because we need to. I don't think she's got any skills she can inherit. Okay, she does have one slot. Okay, what should we grab? Well, she got fire, blah, blah, blah. I guess we could probably take some other element, maybe an ice, just to like fill in.
All right. All right.
Whoops, wrong one. So I would need fire. Okay, we'll just take Ama then. Will's gun, punching, Stroll is in the back. So we got spears. Okay, we should be all right. Kraken, you know, you might actually be right. Let me check to make sure Hulkenberg can still use that skill. Yeah, we can still use Lightning Hammer. We're good. Gunner, Mass Dancer. Yeah, we should be all right there. Poison shot. Do I have? We're gonna grab that lightning just in case. Ooh, anime. Oh shit, you weren't wrong.
What is that thing?
Oh no, bye doggo.
What the hell are you doing? This is supposed to be you helping those in need, or help!
Now! Hurry!
You alright, Del? You realize this changes nothing. We're still...
You got bigger problems to worry than your drama, little buddy.
Is that a human?
Don't charge straight at it. We've got the arms. We'll clear him out of the way.
Oh shit.
Got it. If we don't kill the thing, we're all sunk.
Don't get used to it.
Yeah! Come on over there!
Now's our chance!
We'll slice up some more of the bastard's legs, stick to the body, and take out what limbs you can. I don't know about you, but I'm not dying today. Let's get this over with.
Thing's hideous. It's pretty. Changing your party in battle. Yeah, we know. Or we just learned this. Switch out your party members, press L1 in the order menu. We got legs. Ooh, Sea Horror Homo Sabara.
Now accept your fate. On me, we go together.
One enemy.
I must stay calm.
I kind of want to pick at some elements. Let's try some shit. Do we want to try ice, thunder, tornado, wind? I'm gonna throw ice to everything. See how it takes. Not ice. Not ice. Noted.
It's okay.
Sniper! Cat!
I behold this power. Let's do this together.
On your guard!
This might sting. Great job, Juna. Now they're weak to something new.
Woo. Maybe we should try the electric hammer on its face.
You can
Try
do
it.
this.
Oh, bolts of lightning!
Hulkenberg got them right in their
Be
weak spot.
neither
Yeah, it
timid
was.
nor arrogant. Forward! Must witness our strength.
Let's do a god killer.
Let my power support you.
You hit their weakness.
Let's stay calm.
Moves, Heisney.
I won't hold back.
We know its face is weak to lightning.
The lightning.
You hit their weakness.
Keep that rolling.
That's your opening, Captain.
I'm not feeling it.
Oh shoot, I don't have a healer.
This is just what I need. Let's keep
I
going.
knew I forgot something. Maybe I should have a healer.
Observe the enemy. Oh, power!
You can do
of
meta
heroes.
line, yeah. That's something.
This won't do.
I think we're okay for a moment.
Join with me.
Do another hammer.
It's up to you now.
Burst forth!
Badly hurt. Get some healing.
Is that
Knocked down.
I should have known. I should have. Use potions,
Take
yeah.
out some legs.
I'll use what I must.
Less attacks to deal with, right?
No. To the rear
Jonas
guard.
down. Someone, quick, get her back on her feet.
Thinking.
Too much, perhaps? To the vanguard. Oh, power of kings.
Try to take out some
darker
legs.
arts.
You hit their weakness. Nice
It's okay.
move,
By this
Heisney.
power. You better be sure. Take it.
Time for my grand comeback.
I really don't want to burn like my ambrosias and stuff.
Let's get some use.
My thanks.
I stand ready to save a ground. Let justice prevail. I will not let you die.
That helped.
That helped.
Did I say it before? Yeah. This game actually does a lot of what am I the word I'm working for? Quality of life things. I think getting rid of those tentacles is gonna help me take less damage. Like there's a right here at the bottom. I could just restart the fight from the beginning. If you die, it goes to the last autosave, which is always saved like right before a big fight. So the game actually is Persona, but it has done like every quality of life possible to make Persona not a slog sometimes.
Falling back.
So I need to res you again.
Allow me to use this.
Time for my grand comeback.
I will sniper.
Maybe the leg's weak to lightning too. It's not.
That should make things a little easier on us.
Who's going next? I need to pass that for you, so everyone can get a healing. So I put everyone in the back row.
Much thanks.
Thank you.
Face. Only a flesh wound.
Advancing. Rancor.
You hit their weakness.
I won't hold back.
Heisney.
I know he's weak to it, so I'm gonna keep doing it on
You
him.
hit their weakness.
This'll be over.
That's your opening, Captain.
Soul. Let's not.
Remember when Link fought this thing?
Behold.
Link fought. I don't know about this thing specifically, but I know Link's fought a lot of these things before. I don't think Burn's gonna do anything, and I don't think Wind's gonna do me any good.
Maybe not.
But I should probably buff Hulk again.
I of light. By the into the fray for all that we strive for.
We'll combine our strength.
Oh, bolts of lightning!
Hulkenberg got them right in their
Let
weak
us
spot.
clean up this mess.
Do I have a lightning thing that hits everything? No, I just have the one lightning.
I'll use this.
It's okay.
Let's work together.
Ignores resistances. It's not going to give me an extra turn, but it's going to give me more damage. So I should hit everything. I might kill the one.
Come on!
All right, got another one down.
Don't underestimate me. Behold this power.
You know, getting a second attack buff on her wouldn't actually be a bad idea.
Cool.
Thank you.
Badly hurt. Get her some healing.
So easily.
Ow.
You're all hurt bad. Can anyone get on healing you?
Not this one. Behold, we stand together.
Let my power support you.
Whoops, hit my mic, sorry.
Burst forth.
Hulkenberg got them right in their
You
weak
think
spot.
yourself to the rear guard. Assassin. Apologies. Would you finish it?
I will fight with pride. Let's go. Roar!
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain. Raging fire. That felt great.
To the rear guard. Magic Knight. Healing arts.
My thanks.
Thanks.
That helped.
It's a mean fight.
Perhaps this suits me best.
Even if I pass, I'm not going to get back to Hulkenberg for a big hit again, so I should just take the 2 hits I can do.
To the vanguard. Oh,
I don't have a weakness I can hit though at this point. I could try to kill. I don't think I'm going to kill him.
Mustn't settle for the easy way.
They're weak to electricity. Give them a jolt.
He's got nothing to steal either, so we're not missing anything there. He's got a common item though.
Assassin. Nothing personal. Not going to your name, eh?
Steal.
Nope, nothing.
I see your thing.
Now that's finesse. Beautiful dog hide. On. Knocked out. We gotta wake
Did
up.
it really need to gain 1,000 turns? That's kind of fucking rude.
Juna's down. Someone, quick, get her back on her feet.
Here.
Time for my Hulkenberg's comeback. She can't fight at her full strength.
Oh shit, she's got the thing. I gotta get rid of that. I have to get rid of that so she can actually use it.
Observe the enemy. Charging
Oh,
in.
now I don't have a turn for it. Shoot. I may as well heal it.
Magic Knight.
That helped.
Thanks.
That's an unfortunate turn.
Ah, it sprouted more legs.
Oh no.
Falling back. Advancing. Face
Nah,
me.
fuck that. We're gonna kill him now. Stab him.
Some darker arts.
My sniper! Lightning!
Okay, bye. Sabara's sucker. Ew.
A halfway decent result.
I admit,
I continue to grow.
Excellent. I've
Power can be so intoxicating.
Yeah, it was really just to focus his face down.
We overcame it somehow.
I can't believe this. There are still monsters out here. Forden lied.
He lied to everybody.
Either he lied, or he didn't know. Maybe the humans are spreading faster than anyone expected.
Oh, first time we've seen you lot really cut loose. That sure was magic, even with no igniters. Guess that's the kind of power that kills humans. And you can do it too, Lady Juna.
Well, I picked it up from him. You know I've a knack for improvising, love. But we'd never have gotten through this without you two helping us. Thank you.
Of course, milady.
You too, Fidelio.
Don't mention it. Wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Wait, something's amiss. I still hear water flowing, but it's coming from inside the runner.
Uh-oh.
Blast! We're dipping awfully low. Getting a bit soggy in here, chums.
Hold on, we're sinking. You've got to be kidding.
Oh no.
Bail the water. You two, help us.
What? You can't just order us. Oh, this bloody rust buckets.
Go get ready for stream later. Take care, man. Have a good night. Have a good stream.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
A long day yesterday. Glad to see we'll live to see another morning. Very happy to see that we survived. Yeah, no shit. But after bailing all that water out, it would seem my poor back was a casualty of that fight. You really came through in a pinch, I must say. It's all thanks to you that the dear girl is well and safe. You gotta plug those holes, bud. We sank almost. Too true. Maybe a day off would be good to those get those brothers to lighten up a bit. Well, maybe. Arrive at the island tomorrow. Want to thank them for their efforts. I guess
All right then.
we could do that. I don't even know where they're at. Rock beans. Solid salt. Maybe we should cook something else while we're here. Oh, by the way. Oh, you're in here. How you doing? Really fixed that hole in the runner. Thought we were sunk there for sure. Oh, how long you been there? Well, whatever. Good thing we managed to pull things off. Let's talk. Oh, give me a second. Give me a second, buddy. I want to cook. We'll talk to you in a second. Secret of Secrets. Fully restores mana to one ally. Ooh. I can make 3 of those. I do kind of want this one though.
Okay, so... Hey! Let's...
All right then.
We know he's in here.
Oh? Got a second? Yeah.
Interesting. Are these all like... Why could I... Ooh. Interesting.
What now?
I'm incredibly curious which one, if any of these matter. Like, are we gonna get to talk to all 3 of them? As I don't know if they are actual party members. But I kind of want to talk to her.
Oh? Got a sec. Thanks. The truth is...
I want to talk to you about the brothers. Don't worry, I sent them off on errands. I won't catch word. Anyway, in regards to our dear Fidelio yesterday, I do have to thank you for saving him.
Well?
I know they both jumped at Louise's commands, but they really are good lads. A bit sensitive, perhaps. They're fond of you.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yes, they're rather fond of me, I suppose. Or my songs, at least. I do owe them a debt of gratitude for escorting me around, keeping Louise's men at a safe distance.
But...
On the other hand, I don't think it's wise to trust them completely. You remember their suspicions about what transpired with Glodell. And I think it's about time I stopped being so naive. Deep down, I knew they would eventually become an obstacle.
Hey!
But this is a bit exhausting. How about you sing me a little lullaby to calm me down? I hope you like warbling.
Leave it to me.
Huh?
So sing something for me. I found a remembrance, and one day... Oh, God. Let me just say this. For whatever reason, when I'm with you, Will, I feel like I can just be myself. My eyes are just so heavy. She fell asleep instantly while standing up. Sitting up. Feel better now? Can't believe I even believe I dream. You can't hit a dream unless you were asleep for at least 4 hours, isn't it? Like you can't dream until you hit REM sleep, right? Isn't that true? I don't remember.
Look at this.
We've been sitting here 4 hours. Jesus. Been meaning to give this, but kept slipping my mind. Ion Pearl Ring. Ooh. I wonder if there's 3 different items that you could get.
Bye.
I did save before I picked, so I could
As the clear surface gives way to the glassy ink of darkness, the Gauntlet Runner reaches a remote island. The party gets a good night's rest, grateful for the still land that does not sway them at its whim.
Written by the Lyrican, we're going to hit the island, and then probably call it a night. We'll hit about 3 hours at that point.
What to pick?
Dream Eater Mom. Hey, buddy. Guess we're gonna get more imagination. That's everyone doing. Yeah, everyone's doing more imagination.
Oh my.
Gauntlet Runner is such a mystery, isn't it? And in particular, I'm so very intrigued by the igniter responsible for the teleportation. Don't speak about the teleportation magic out loud right now. Well, let's mass produce itself for a high price. Is it that amazing?
I see.
Is the igniter really that amazing?
Huh?
Oh, very much. Simply on another level. Studied at the Mage Academy for a spell. From what I can recall, teleportation with magic was deemed impossible. So something like this is in the same category as divine relics. Frankly, I'm thankful that nobody will believe in its existence, even if we were to use it to teleport to the city.
All right.
Staying up late is terrible for your skin. But seeing as we're already at it, why don't we chat a bit longer?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Nearer. Getting there. We're getting there.
Luis has sent an emissary to Verga Island.
As reported by a crier. It's the elder boy who brought Joanna to the judging.
So he stands with Luis then. No doubt he seeks Dracodias.
A gambit to steal the public's gaze, perhaps. Taking a prize from the only land beyond the church's reach. Laughable. The reason we leave those barbarians alone is that we've nothing to gain from them. Your Eminence?
Merely a passing thought.
Let him chase the lance. It changes nothing. With the dawn of Saints' Day, your Eminence's authority will be unshakable as the mountains.
As long as we tell the public that these divine relics truly originated in Sanctism, yes, that should do. The candidates gathered at the Saints' Day Festival will be under the protection of the King's magic. Some of them may use that as a shield to sow violence and discord.
I am aware, Your Eminence. Please, leave everything to your humble servant.
Oh-ho!
So our long sojourn at sea will come to an end today. We should arrive around noontime. Seems like the weather will be hot and humid. I'd be lying if I said I didn't wish the same. But we'd best prepare for our long stay.
Then...
Maybe I should take a nice cold shower before we arrive.
Narrowly escaping the threat of the sea monster, the party rides the currents of the inland sea to their destination, Verga Island. Verga is a word given to the island by the mainland, meaning uncivilized. But its inhabitants give this name no purchase. Put another way, we are trespassers from a country that has unilaterally regarded the islanders as heretics. To forget this is to invite pointless conflict. As though it knows it is unwelcome, the Gauntlet Runner glides silently onto the island's less populated rear shore.
Ruh-roh.
I can't take this heat. It's enough to cook a man alive.
All my air fur is stuck together.
Do we really have to go this way? There was a beautiful beach just over there.
Chin up now, milady. Easy to get a good backstab when you're coming up behind him, see?
There will be no stabbing, back or otherwise. Honestly.
It's at least true that coming at them head-on would only alarm them. First, we need to find out where this lance is.
You can bet the runner won't be spotted here, eh? Got the wide ocean on all sides. The old girl's not exactly unscathed from the beastie's clutches, so I'll stay back for a spot of repairs. Good luck on the lance hunt, what?
Who's there? Are you from the outside?
What's wrong?
Haha, very funny, Gaga. Heard a voice.
I thought I heard a voice.
A voice? Whose?
All that salt air gets your head. Our chances out here already aren't looking too good.
So, how do we find this lance?
Ideally, we'd blend in with the locals, gather information. But if they really are all Mustari, that might be a bit tricky. Let's see. To start with, we could try staying hidden and observing the village from afar.
Sounds like a right hassle. How many days would you have us playing hide and seek?
Fair point. How long can we actually stay on this island?
Well, given the deadline for arriving in Altibury, it would be best to get the lance and leave by September the 5th.
The sooner we're out of here, the better. Let's go.
So what, that gives us about 3 weeks?
Hey, does this place look familiar to you?
Uh-oh.
We may be a bit lost.
You're kidding! We can't afford to get lost on some godforsaken island! This is a disaster! Oh, I'm sweating through my outfit! And these weird bugs. I've had enough!
What I give for the snack and a cold tub to dump me head in.
Need you voice every little complaint. You are not the only ones enduring this trek.
Quiet a moment. Running water nearby. Sounds like an open space. Could be a natural spring of some kind.
What? Really? Let's head that way.
Phew. I suppose we might as well if we're lost.
Ooh, anime.
It's drinkable. Much clearer than the capital's water, too.
Oh, brilliant.
Why did you decide it's drinkable after drinking it? Taste tested, I guess. Hopefully no one's peed in it recently.
Who are you? Can you hear me? Then surely you must be a messenger of the dragon god.
Hello?
Is something amiss?
I'm imagining things.
Always gonna have that in anime.
Could it be a villager?
You must be the
Priestess!
Hey, Del, let's go.
Mainlanders, you're not of this island!
Wait,
No, we are on this island, actually.
Seize them!
Oh no, nets!
Behave yourselves. Now, you're a candidate for the throne, are you not? He had to steal Dracodios, no doubt. Not
Interesting.
content with
So
that, he
you're able
befouled the
to
priestess's
capture
cleansing
them,
pool.
even if
We
he's
need hear nothing further.
guarded by the king's
You
magic.
shall all be executed.
Fastest trial
I guess
I've
that's
had.
not considered
Calm
attacking.
down. First off, you can't kill a candidate.
Or does Will
have
have
you
a
not
fetish
heard of the
for being
king's
tied
magic?
up?
You beg for your life in vain, wretch.
Hail, I'm told the priestess is ready.
Accept your fate. You're not getting out either way.
See, now you're a convicted felon.
It seems the brothers have fled.
A lot has happened in the past
Perhaps
3
they've
hours.
gone to report to Neurus.
I doubt it. Those thugs are here for the lance alone. They care nothing for us.
We can work with that. Can't return without the lance anyway. But I'd rather see if we can break ourselves out instead of counting on them to save us.
By the way, anyone else find it strange that they recognized a candidate at a glance? I wasn't expecting news to travel this far.
Probably my fault, I'm afraid. They had a lot of questions, and they weren't gentle about asking.
Oh, you.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
A little bit. How you doing back there? What'd you do this time?
What did you do this time?
Oh, you wound me, sir. I was hoping the word of the Crown Theocracy might be worth something here. Turns out, they prefer chains to questions.
But why are you here?
Why else? I heard some helpless, boneheaded twit of a candidate crossed the waters of Virga Island, so I naturally had to follow.
Naturally.
I'd thought stowing away on that Mastari candidate ship might get me safely on the island, and, well...
And now who's the helpless twit? This is ridiculous. Why would a crier go to such lengths anyway?
Seemed as good an opportunity as any. I wanted a peek behind the Sanctus curtain, see what the truth really is. For now, we may as well be patient. You'll have your opening soon enough. The people here, well, you'll find they aren't as monolithic as they'd like.
So we're something of a dragon god kind of messenger?
Have you heard? The
Apparently?
Sanctus Church has ordered its adherents to seize all divine relics.
Those zealots go too far. Surely this must be the reason for the Dragon God's wrath.
Don't be alarmed, everyone. Please
Oh,
remain
he took his head off.
calm. Master Adeni, there are trespassers upon our island from ships other than the trade vessels.
Those eyebrows.
But we have already captured them. Reportedly, one is a candidate, and one is a crier from the Sanctus Church. They seek Dracodios, the lance of the Dragon God. Until now, the Church has hesitated to intrude in our homeland. We can only assume they are making their move.
I knew it. They think they're untouchable. No offense is beneath them.
That damned Thornton. He's not just after our relics. He would silence us forever.
Master Adeni, put them to death! Let us see justice served!
Wait! Our captives have done nothing to hurt any of the islanders.
Why do you hesitate? If they would pervert our dearest beliefs, then they deserve only to be sacrificed. Our livestock are all maddened by disease, our seas are infested with grotesque horrors, and now even our fields lie dead and fallow. The Dragon God must be appeased, else we shall never survive his wrath.
I don't think that's related.
It has been our way since time immemorial. When disaster strikes, we offer a sacrifice to the Dragon God that he might ease our woes. It is the most basic of our teachings.
Everyone calm down. All this talk of justice, of sacrifice.
Master Adeni, would you see us repeat the tragedy of the past? With all respect, you abandoned your chase for the throne. You returned to your rightful home. Surely you have accepted that our traditions are the only way. Because of your indecision. Because you vaulted in your faith to the Dragon God. Your father and mother both.
I will have silence.
Master Adeni, please. The sacrifice. We cannot simply suffer in silence.
My brother, do not fear. I have just purified myself for the spring. I'm ready to serve as our people's sacrifice.
Oh no, don't kill yourself. That ain't worth it.
I am a priestess. I have known from birth that my life's greatest impact would be as an offering to the Dragon God. Indeed, it brings me great pride. I can serve my village in a way the priestesses in times of peace could not. If our island might be saved, I will gladly give my life for it.
Oh, bless you, Priestess Yufa. We will not forget your sacrifice.
This will surely appease the Dragon God. You are our last hope. Priestess Yufa, our salvation, our future.
Prepare the ship. I will accompany her to the altar in the Dragon Temple, where Draco Dios rests.
He ain't gonna let her sister die.
You catch that? The Dragon Temple. Sounds like that's where we'll find our lads.
I did a bit of reading on Virga Island once. Army reports say it's surrounded by an archipelago, otherwise uninhabited. And one of them islands is nothing but a massive temple.
Not another soul on them. Strange lot, these pagans. Gotta be bloody stupid to build your big important temple out where nobody can get to it.
Could be. Or maybe they weren't the ones who built it. Either way, we'll need a ship.
Sounds like we better hurry and bail our new crewmates out. All this stink in the square probably means less guards on duty.
Ugh.
Come on, Del, we can't leave him high and dry. The fair lady Juna likes him, don't she?
And the fair lady's the only one we have to rescue.
Awful cold, Del.
Not getting attached now, are you? You knew going in they might be our traitors. Look, you want to work together, then let me do the thinking, right? I've got all this under control. Oh.
Hey, Del, you're not still hurting from the sea battle, are you?
I'm fine. We'll wait till nightfall. Shadowy business, all this.
Your foot hurting, Mr. Doggy. Still tied up.
Lady Juna. Let's get those bindings off. Easy does it now. Calm down, you amateurs.
Didn't even say shit.
Oh, thanks. I'd hoped you'd come back for us.
We know where the lance is. Let's move.
Wait, aren't you going to untie the others?
We're your bodyguards, not theirs.
What?
Well, then she can
When do
do
you
it.
follow orders to the letter?
I've already told you we can't trust these people, and now it's clear we can't even trust them to protect you.
He did a fine enough job saving your life out at sea.
Del!
He's one of us now. Lord Luis gave him direct personal orders, and you'd still leave him to die. I promised Lord Luis I'd keep an eye on him too. If you get him killed, I'm the one who's failed.
Hear, hear. 3 appropriately stealthy cheers for cooperation. And I'd be very much obliged if some generous spirit could get me untied too.
Ugh. Better to let a church leech rot.
Heisman
Get
should have been able to slip it. I
annoying
think
and
so.
talk
He's
too
kind
much.
of like weirdly shaped that he
Yeah,
should
I
be
get
able to
that a
like
lot. Funny thing,
shimmy
though,
out of it.
I get more chatty the more distress I'm in.
Shadow
and I'm
Hearts on
quite beside
PS2.
myself here.
We could just shut
I had
him
an
up
ex that played
permanently.
that I watched her
No,
play
Del,
it.
you don't want to
It's
leave a mess.
fine. It's good.
Things get dicey.
Like, are you
You've
meaning
got
like
some meat
performance-wise, or
shields
like
at the
how the
least,
game
eh?
is? Because it's got like a
Gonna need all the
wolf
manpower
dog
we
that's
can
really
get if we
fucking
want
comical
that
in
lance.
that in Shadow Hearts 2, I think
Is
it
the land
was.
somewhere dangerous?
Well, about that. Turns out this
It's a cute
dragon
game.
god might be a
I'd
bit
say they're
more
good.
real than we thought. And more
For as
bent out
little
of
as I
shape.
know on him.
They're sacrificing some village lass to it, and the crowd was scared stiff besides. We can't rule out that this dragon's more than a folktale.
So we're to face a dragon?
Not the first
Well,
time.
that's just lovely.
You can kill the dragon
Untie
before.
everyone this instant. Or do you fancy better chances with fewer swords?
Oh, fine, I get it. Just give me a second. Oi, kid. Don't make me regret this.
We make such a great team.
Nice to be back on the team.
You're completely mental, you know that? Just don't drag us down. Fine, just get over here and I'll let you loose. You're going last.
Yeah, I did right. I'm actually curious. Is it going to be the same dragon again?
Considering the size of the island, there's only the one settlement. The chief's young, too, goes by Edeni or something.
Edeni? Was he
I'd
not
say
the
Shadow Hearts is
Mastari
probably
candidate
games
we
that
met
I would
before?
probably want to revisit
No idea
sometime.
he was this island's ruler.
Like,
He
I've
and the
never played them
sacrificial
personally.
maiden
I just
headed
watched
for
my
the
ex play it.
temple on one of the deserted islands. That's where we find the lance.
That was way
and the
ago.
girl marked for death is his sister.
His own sister?
Something about appeasing the dragon god's anger.
Yeah, they
All
were
these
fun. They were
islanders
cool.
worship it, and they say the calamities come from its fury.
Is that true?
Course not. Just don't know whether all this superstition is rooted around an actual dragon or a made-up one.
Fair point. I'm curious about this Draco Dios being a divine relic myself. If it was found in that temple, then the temple's probably an ancient ruin. Might be the perfect den for a dragon.
Should this creature exist, mortal sacrifice is beyond all reason. No torment is worth taking an innocent life for.
Oh, that's rich from a fallen knight. You think nobody makes sacrifices out there in the real world? Or is all that below you, eh? You ask me, I say at least these people are doing what needs to be done.
Huh, fair enough. Though it would seem beyond the pale, it is not our scale of morality that measures them.
Yet I refuse to stand idly by while innocent lives are at stake.
Who cares about what they do with their lives? We're here for the lance. Got enough problems without you trying to fix theirs.
These people offer up their very lives for peace. They'd only ever told me these lands were wild and uncivilized, but it's like seeing sanctism reflected in a mirror.
We'll get the spear, of course, but we won't let anyone die. That should be good enough. We've been saying it since the beginning. We help anyone in need. No exceptions. Right, my friend?
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
That settles it.
Indeed. 'Tis the path we've chosen. Let us withdraw to the Sea Runner first. It shall bear us across the waters to this temple island.
Go on. Give them a chance.
Name an RPG where you break out of jail. I'm pretty sure Shadow Hearts does that as well. Oh no!
Please, help my sister.
Like the dog I was mentioning in
Wait,
Shadow Hearts, I think his name is Blanc. I don't remember. But he's got a whole scene where he's breaking his friends out of jail. So yeah, that counts.
Please help.
I think every RPG has either a swamp level
Temple
or a jail.
full of
Sometimes it's combined. Temple full of magla. Oh no.
Pull yourself together, man. He's barely breathing.
Did he just say Magla? I wonder what happened.
We need to get him to the Gauntlet Runner. No, 'tis too deep a wound for its capabilities. To the village, then.
What? Are you mad? You just broke yourselves out of that damned place.
We cannot leave him to die.
I don't understand you lot.
No, this could work out for us. He's the island's chief, right? If we save his life, the whole village might come around on us.
What are you talking about? We already know where the lance is. All we have to do now is take it.
And how about this? I'll follow him because I'm assigned to keep an eye on him. And you have to keep an eye on me because you're my bodyguards, right?
Fine. Be my guest. But if it comes down to you or the lance, you know I'll have to take the lance. Whatever happens, I can't trust anyone but my family. And my Lord Luis.
Well, Batlin, looks like you'll have to repay the favor a bit earlier than expected. Go tell Neurus what's going on. To be honest, it's possible we won't make it back.
Getting a bit messy, this.
Not that I mind. Consider the favor returned. The Gauntlet Runner's just further down, right?
Right. We'll carry this man back to the village. Give me a hand.
Dog named Menchi. Why? That sounds familiar. But I don't know.
Where am I?
Chief!
I'm still alive.
You're in one of my spare rooms at the inn.
You see, these people brought you here.
Wonders never cease. It's you. But you were being hunted. How did you manage to return safely?
2 of my companions acted as decoys to draw the soldiers away. That was all it took for us to sneak in.
Chief, what happened? Where is your sister?
We made it to the temple, but the air was thick with magla. Some of the island's beasts have turned feral.
Valkyrie profile. I have played and beaten 1. I played a majority of 2, but I was using an emulator because I own a physical copy of it, but I wanted to play on emulator. And as I got much further into it, the emulator was really fucky with it. Valkyrie Profile 2 is still the game, I believe, that just does not emulate very well at all. I don't know about like modern stuff, but like when I last tried to emulate it on my 1080, it didn't work very well. But now that I have like a 3060, it might actually be fine now. I don't know. That's something I'd have to revisit to see if you're able to just like power hog through Valkyrie Profile 2 emulation now, because that thing used to, it was impossible to emulate properly. And then the Valkyrie Chronicles games are actually really good. Well, one of them is, I should say. The others are kind of like meh. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure Valkyrie Profile 3 came out not too long ago. And it was okay. Like, it came out with like very lukewarm reception.
You mean the Melancholia set in?
They made short work of our guards. Yuffie and I were separated. I was the only one.
It was called like Elysium or something? Valkyrie Profile Elysium or something? It's like 3 in spirit, but it's not really 3.
Ritual.
No. Our soldiers cannot stand against those horrors. We'd only be sending more to their deaths.
But...
Then we can do the honors. We've our own reasons to see the lance, and such monsters do not frighten us. But there's something I need to ask you first. Assuming we find your sister, what would you have us do with her? Are we ensuring you complete the sacrificial ritual? Or are we bringing her back?
Please, bring her home. When we left for the Temple Island, I'd intended to let Yuffie escape. But when I saw no fear or hesitation in her eyes, I faltered. That's when I realized. It's not just the fate of the island that we've placed on her shoulders. She's been trying to bear all our fears and anxieties. Her life is in your hands. Even if her sacrifice would save us, I don't care. Please, save her from the curse we've placed on her.
Well said. Spoken like a true leader. Leave it to us. I pledge we will see her safely returned. You've no objections, I trust, Captain?
No objection.
Yes. Let's get her back.
Right. We're not in the business of abandoning people.
Right. We'll save your sister. In return, though, would you be willing to lend us Dracodios?
So be it.
What? That is the very symbol of our faith.
If they've the strength to overcome the Templar's trials, then they could have already taken the lance for themselves. Yet still they seek permission. I trust them. It seems like they really do believe in what they say.
But they're not like us. They're outsiders.
It doesn't matter what tribe they are. They are people just like us. If the race on the mainland taught me anything, it's that.
Wait, it'll take more than a day to save her, right? Not to be morbid, but will your sister survive that long?
She knows those halls better than I do. If she's found a safe enough chamber, she can stay out of sight. and I made sure to bring food to the temple when we left. She could survive for even 4 weeks. Yufa is a priestess. She knows her life is too valuable to the ritual not to keep going. Your offenses will be pardoned. Anything
It's giving
you need,
us
I'll try to provide.
quite a bit of time to prep for
save
this.
Yufa.
He specifically
Well,
says,
glad we
you'll be
talked our
good
way
for
out of
4
being
weeks.
thrown back in a cell. This place is rather cozy, especially compared to a prison.
To be free of the bugs is its own comfort.
Wait, weren't you staying in Broilhaven? What kind of rundown hovels do you board in?
Finally, we may come and go as we please. Even if we must
This is the
bow to
longest
Luis's
dungeon.
whim,
Ooh.
we need not draw the same ire.
I know, right? But lifting the prince's curse will only be the beginning. The public has to recognize him as the rightful king too.
Considering the road ahead, it might do to help as many people as we can while we hunt the Lance. And ideally, keep the other candidates in check too.
All done with negotiations, are you?
I don't know what we'd do without you. It's amazing how you can lead those guards on such a long chase and turn up none the worse for wear.
Ha! No one alive can catch a couple of platypus lads in the woods.
Our job's to get the lance. I assume that hasn't changed? Then nothing else matters.
Well then, let's lay out our situation. Our destination is the Dragon Temple, built on a nearby deserted island. Once there, we search the temple for the divine relic, Dracodios. And while we're in there, we'll also be looking for the village priestess, Yufa.
The hell we will. I thought we made it clear we were here for the lance.
According to Edeni, the lance's actual place in the temple is a close-guarded secret, known only to the priestess herself.
Never simple, is it?
We've got 2 problems to worry about. Firstly, by now, the temple's positively awash with melancholia. We should expect monsters, and lots of them. And secondly, there is a possibility that this dragon god of theirs is an actual living, and therefore angry, dragon.
Hope we don't have a battle like that ahead of us. But we'd better make sure we don't lose if we do.
And be quick about
All
it,
this
yeah?
Dragon Temple
If you miss
stuff
your
is just
deadline,
reminding me
Lord
of the
Luis will
Lunar
assume
series.
You're all traitors.
That puts our deadline in 17 days. Beyond that, we can't say if the priestess would survive.
Which I think I remember hearing about Lunar getting some kind of rework. Not like a remaster, but like a sprite upgrade or something kind of re-release.
Priestess Yufa.
Wouldn't have to if you hadn't sent her to die.
Yes, I know. You're exactly right. But you have to understand, not everyone here wanted sacrifice. To see a girl her age going willingly to die. She's as young as my own child. It's not right. So please.
We will see the girl safely home. You have our word.
It's a strange irony. We came only for the lance, but even that pursuit has earned us a chance to save a life.
Hardly familiar. You sought me intent on capture, and instead convinced me to join you. You have a knack for opening doors others have closed.
Well, let's get some rest for tomorrow. Getting lost in the wild and captured by soldiers really takes it out of you.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
So we have a new town, I'm going to assume, is probably going to involve...
We gotta prep.
Yep. Alright, so we have all new stuff to do. Alright. Now's a good time probably to call it a night. We just opened up to an entire new zone. We actually went 20 minutes over more than I expected to hit today. So shush. I saw many gold beetles in this village. Oh, okay. I'm wondering if I can just like see one from like where I'm standing. Wouldn't surprise me.
What now?
Oh boy. Ooh. That, I mean, we've kind of had the same repeating pattern. I think the Persona series and whatnot always kind of does this, where it's like you have, I don't know. This kind of felt like nothing but like story. Like we barely did any fights, except for like the sea monster, and that was like the only fight we did. I was really expecting the soiree to actually like be something a bit bigger than what it was. I kind of over leveled for that shit for sure. Got to go. Monsters need hunting. True. We'll get there. But yeah, we're going to what today's today's Sunday. So we're going to go back to the Tuesday, Thursday as we normally hit, and then we will get back to another weekend and kind of go from there. What is this week looking like? Let's see. I don't even know what today is. Today's the 8th. Okay. Trying to think what this week exactly holds. So it's like we know Christmas is 24th and 25th. Tuesday going to be a gacha day. That was actually one of the things I was considering. Yeah, Lost. So the weekly stuff, every gacha game I play seems to have their weekly resets on Mondays. So I don't exactly plan on adding a stream day, but depending how it goes, either Monday or Tuesday might just be gacha days. And kind of figure that out from there, because now we're on 3 fucking gacha games, dude. I don't know if I'm gonna quit one or not, because Honkai Star Rail, their last bit in I think 2.5 it was or whatever, was really kind of fucking lame. I was ready to quit Honkai when they returned back to the Lawfu, and it's just like, oh look, the Lawfu is all a bunch of fucking stupid people again. They can't do a single goddamn thing on their own, and every fucking time, and it's China feels like it's making fun of space China on its own, and it's just like, why are you guys doing this to yourselves? Why do you make your contemporary the most inept? I don't know if they're trying to tell their own country something or what. I don't know. That's my hot take, I guess. But shit was weird. I hated it. But the newest patch, the 2.7 that came out not too long ago for story content, that showed off Sunday being released from prison, and what's her name? Ting Yun actually being alive from one of the earlier stuffs. That's all been really interesting and a lot better of a story going into. So I'm kind of back on Star Rail for sure. And then we started Girls Frontline 2. I got to commander level 34, I think. And I've done like all the side content that we can do in that game. So it's in maintenance mode again. So as we level, we'll be able to do like hard mode missions and everything, but they're like not time sensitive or anything. So if there's like events and shit, then yeah, we'll probably do those. And ZZZ is actually only has like 8 days on what's his face Lighter's banner. So their next big patch, I believe, is actually next week. So if we don't pick up gacha day, this week, probably next week for sure, we'll probably be seeing ZZZ's return, because we will have a big patch coming up for it that's going to have Miyabi and I believe other new story content. So we'll probably be seeing that. Honkai isn't going to hit for, because MiHoYo has everything like spread out in like 2-week increments between their games. So Genshin, so Honkai Third Impact, Genshin, Honkai Star Rail, and then ZZZ are all in like 2-week time frames, I guess. So like it rotates like every 6 or 8 weeks, I believe. So like every 2 weeks in the game, one of their games has something going on, right? And since I played 2 of them, I kind of only get like a 4-week break at most between that shit. But yeah, we'll see. I kind of need to find out like those exact launch days on those patches and everything. But yeah, we'll probably show off where we're at in Girls Frontline and everything too. But otherwise, I kind of want to keep going with more metaphor. We'll probably clean up this town and everything on the next stream, which will probably be Tuesday if we don't do a gacha day. I'm gonna have to figure it out, see how much we stream, because I do still need to do my league placements. We've talked about that before, and I got to do that before the end of the month. So we'll figure out when we're gonna input that. In the meantime, let's see. We're just gonna call it a night here, I believe. So I believe everybody take care of yourself. I will see you all. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of like debating tomorrow, right? If we do tomorrow, it's just gonna be an extra day. But otherwise, yeah, we're probably just gonna hit Tuesday, Thursday as normal. So I'll see y'all's. Yeah, Tuesday. I don't know. I'm terrible at ending streams. I'm always like this. Anyway,